Hello. Well, we'll just see what happens here. Everybody comes on back. I mean, hopefully everybody finds me. And
I'm in. I see you.
hello. Hello, everybody. Technical difficulties at Jen's Gems channel. Hold on a second. Yay. There's always, I think it's because I said I break everything. Anything I touch, I break everything. I don't know. All I did was chat, and then look at the computer even says, no, it's time to take a break. Hi, Christina. Hi, Shannon. Give me a second. I'm going to get caught up here. Oh, my gosh. Technology is just an interesting thing, I guess. I'll wait a couple minutes. Hope you didn't miss us too much. Oh my God.
Yeah, give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, give us some more thumbs up. We like catch up on thumbs up again. Catch up on thumbs up. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. I'm just putting some stuff in the chat again for you guys.
We're just seeing if you're all
engaged,
you know.
We want to see if you're all keeping paying attention and see how your computer savvy skills keep finding chats go well on YouTube. Yeah. There's like Shannon gave us 3 thumbs up already. I love it. YouTube name. I'm so sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. It always seems like this time of day we always have something happens. I don't know.
Don't blame the Air Force. I know.
I don't know. Flaws. Well, here's the other thing too. We're locally here. They're doing new. What are they doing?
I think this one.
Like fiber optics for cable. So
AT&T on this.
They're on the road, the main road outside our subdivision here the other day, and I said there must have been 20 trucks out there. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. I don't know, but we have internet. Yeah.
I think it's YouTube because
yeah.
It wouldn't stop.
Hello, El Twinkie. Now you guys can give me extra sets of thumbs up this time. Hopefully, please, yeah, since it's a new video, so make sure you give me some more thumbs up and love.
So how are you all doing today?
How are you all doing today? Can't make this stuff up no matter what I say. Okay. Okay. I'm just giving a couple seconds. Then everybody comes, finds us, send text all your friends there, and everybody find us again. That was our intermission for the day. Okay. Let's go ahead and thumbs up icons. Okay. Okay. Yay. Okay. Let me pin this at the top of the chat. Oh, it's always something glitching my channel. Always something. All right. All right. Why don't we do this before I get back in? I'm going to wait till everybody gets back in here for a second. We're going to do a giveaway for you guys being so understanding today of what's going on. I usually do a couple for show. So let's do that. I'm going to wait because I want to be fair to everybody when they come back in. So everybody just have a cocktail, have a drink here. Maybe I need to put the glasses back on. That's the glasses. Mm-hmm. So we got 11 people here. I don't know what we were up to last time before we went off. I don't know. We had 20 something, 26. I don't know.
That's what it is. We broke the rule.
I don't know, but all these lovely people are here. These 11 people are here, and they want to say, "Well, Jenny, let's have a giveaway." So guess what? We're going to do a giveaway, and then we'll get back into looking at some stuff. Okay. So if you guys are new to my channel, I like to do giveaways for all of you. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to put it in the chat. And then the first person to give me the answer is going to get a free gift from Joe and me. So we'll do a giveaway. I got 12 people. So hopefully you guys have refreshed by now if I'm trying to find my channel. All right, so this is how it works for all the new people here. Please keep picking answers. And then as soon as I hit the enter key, you guys just keep picking go, and we're gonna go. So here we go. Pick a state of the USA and go, and you can abbreviate here. So you can put postal state abbreviations in there, and the first person to give it to me is gonna get a gift. And you guys sure were waiting for that, weren't you? That's so sweet. Look at them, they're all waiting. They're like, yes, Jenny, we were waiting. Oh, we got it. We have it. Where's my flag? I see it already. Yep. Let me just make sure. Everybody stop. Stop. All right, hold on. Let me just make sure. Because last time I might have missed somebody, and I want to make sure I'm going to get this right. Yippee. Yippee. She always looks at when I call her Yippee. Yippee. Oregon was the answer I was looking for. Oregon for Yippee. Okay, so Yippee gets my first giveaway of the day. Yay for Yippee. And Yippee.
New England Charms having chicken dinner. No.
What? Yippee, I know you. What size? I know you like glass, my dear, and I know you like purple. What size ring do you wear? And can you wear non-sterling rings? Because I really think that you love this ring. If you don't like it, I won't take offense, but I just thought of you when I got this ring. I don't know why. Can you wear a size 9? Or is that too big? Size 9 ring. And I know you like purple. I'm going to show it to you. If you like it, let me know. And then if not, we'll pick something else, okay? All right. Yippee, look.
9 is in the middle.
Well, this is what it is here. Let me show it to you. It's a 9. Has a little pattern of design on flower. Then it has this beautiful glass in the center with purple, and it's open underneath. It's just base metal, but look at the beautiful purples and blues, and it's not sterling, but isn't it pretty? I just thought it was a really pretty ring. If you don't choose to like it, I'll pick something else. I just thought, I know you like purples, my dear, and blues, and it's a really pretty. Here's on my finger. Look. Would you wear something like that, my dear? Yes, I'm back. Yes. Will that work? Or do you want? Okay. I don't have the twisties. Oh, you have a twisty. Okay, well, we'll give that to you. I think it's a pretty ring. I know you've got those purple necklaces for me, and I think that will look really pretty with those purple necklaces. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, welcome back. I got 21 people here and 11 thumbs up. It's okay. We're going to do another giveaway. I'm going to do another one.
We just did a giveaway just to
get everybody to find it, and then maybe in about 10 minutes I'll do another one, and then I'll do another one at the end. I'm like to give. I'm a giver. Okay. So I appreciate all you guys coming back. Sorry about that. We have no idea what we're doing as far as the internet. What's coming in? We know what we're doing. I don't know what happened to YouTube. YouTube decided to say we're not doing it right, apparently. So YouTube, you're welcome, honey. So we're gonna do, like I said, let me go back to what I was talking about. So I was talking about this Cantonese sterling silver set I have here. Okay. And I was showing the bracelet. So here's the bracelet. I think that's the last thing you guys saw. And then all of a sudden it went just frozen. Okay. It is missing one little bead right there. Okay. And then if you're wanting a matching necklace, now it's thinner than the bracelet. Okay. The necklace is 15.5 inches long. Okay. All sterling silver. And this weighs, the necklace weighs 19.33 grams. And the bracelet was 12.6 grams. Okay. If anybody, I'm going to see if anybody wants the set. If you want the set, then I will be doing the set for, what am I looking at? What I'm looking at here. Show special of $200 for the set. $200, you get the necklace and the bracelet. All hand done, Cantonese style necklace and bracelet set. It's very, very pretty. Very sterling silver, all hand done. These are very expensive, by the way, if you haven't seen these before. That's like lace. It's like lace out of sterling silver. Okay. If you want just the bracelet, I'll do the bracelet for, what do I have here? $80. If you want just the bracelet, I'll do the bracelet for $80, and then the necklace would be $120. There you go. So, hi Jen, how's my bookend doing today? Happy first week of spring, and good to see you, my dear. You're creating in your studio today. Fabulous pieces of jewelry. All right, we're gonna pass on that. Let me know. And I just thought I'd show it. This is really, really pretty though, guys. It's a really, really, really pretty. They call it Cantonese, and it's really, really pretty set. Okay, we'll pass on that. Moving on to.
Took a while, but
we're back. We're moving out. The Jen, this is like take number. What is this? 5? I don't even know what we're on. All right. Okay, the Siam bracelet. 17.44 grams. Siam Niello Hindu bracelet. Oh, it's upside down. Panel bracelet. Slot clasp. Size 7-inch. Oh, sorry. No, it's 8 inches. This is 8. Sorry, 8 inches long. Siam sterling. And 1 inch wide, probably from the 40s. 17.44 grams. I'm going to drop this. Buy it now if anybody wants a Siam bracelet for $80. $80. And it's a long one too, 8 inches long. Let me show it to you on the cone of shame. But it is for a longer wrist. So all of you guys have been asking me, I want longer bracelets, Jenny. Look. 8 to 8 1/4 right there. That's a deal for that, for Siam too. If you ever know anything about Siam sterling. Especially in longer lengths, you're not going to find them. Hello, Sunray. How you doing? Okay, we're moving on. I'll drop that down. Moving on. Okay, what else we got? Lapis bracelet. This one I got only a few weeks ago. But that's what I do here. Lapis, freshwater pearl, all handmade wheat chain. How much? This weighs 19.73 grams. Toggle clasp, only has the one size though. And I believe that this is a 7-inch, which that is. 7-inch. And look at this lapis. Nice, thick, heavy bracelet. All handmade. All right. Buy it now on this. I'm dropping this. This is a ridiculous price. $65. You can't even go and buy that toggle probably for $30. And you're going to get handmade chain and lapis and freshwater pearl for $65. This is probably easily a $150 bracelet all day long if you go shop for this. But I'm giving deals today. 7-inch lapis freshwater pearl, 19.73 grams, handmade bracelet. Lapis and freshwater pearl. Nope, nobody wants my lapis. Okay. You're going bye-bye. Moving on. What's next? All right. 50.9 grams. Chinese motif. Cha-cha bracelet. Okay. And what you have here, you've got little charms that say spirit. Then it has the Chinese word on the backside of the little bead. Spirit, which we all need a little bit right now. We have, let's see, I'm trying to go in order so you guys can see it. It's easier for me to take it off and go from one side. I lose my track of trying to hold this thing. Okay, here we go. Where's the spirit one? That was on this end. All right, spirits was here. Next one. It's right here. And this one is dream. Going down. Love, which we need a whole lot for that as well. Next one is energy. Moving down again. Luck. And then the last one says joy. And the beads are, let's see, nephrite jade, moss agate, and glass. Combination of all three in here. Like a cha-cha bracelet like that. Okay. And this is 7.5 inches long. Let me put it on the cone of shame to show you. It weighs 50.9 grams. Now, granted, I know a lot of it is gemstone weight, but 7.5 must be 7. I'm gonna call it a 7. Let me just change it. It's probably gonna be more of a 7. I'll just make it on the safe side 7. Okay. And I'm gonna do a ridiculous price for this. $40.
Yeah.
Sold. Thank you, Yippee. Let me just write that down so I change it to 7-inch. 7-inch. It could be 7.5, but I think it's a 7 when you put on the phone.
Sorry, Janie.
Sorry, Janie. I'm sorry, honey. I've got more. Everybody just hold their horses. We're going to find something for everybody today. Okay. Thank you.
Got it.
All right. Black coral. This is a very old bracelet. It has a 197 eagle mark on it. Let me show you where that is. Right there. Oopsie. Actually, a 97 eagle mark. Or is that a 1? 197. Is that a, I'm going to call it a 197 in there. And then 0925. This is black coral. Very old. And how I know it's coral versus onyx, the luster. Plus, there are growth patterns in here, and I'll show you in a minute why. Black onyx has a much shinier, we call it a luster, or the shine. In other words, we use the term luster in gemology, and it's very, very shiny. Coral is an organic gem. It comes from of course, from the sea. And if you look at this, it has some shine to it, but it's not that bright black, lustrous luster, as I call it. And then here, if I show this, you guys see these little dots here? That's growth marks from the tree when it was growing in the sea, from the growth marks from the coral. So unusual, much more rare. Okay. And it has this hook paper clip. I guess you want to call it, what is that? Like a paper clip clasp. Just hooks like clips on. Okay, and the size, let me get you the size. Let's put it on the cone of shame and see where we're fed. 7, between 7.5, 7.25 to 7. I'm gonna call this just to be on the safe side, 7.25. Completely gets to the 7.5. Okay. This weighs 13.1 grams, and we're gonna do a buy it now on this very old Eagle Mark 197 bracelet coral. $60. That's a gift. Go find black coral these days. You're gonna find $60. El Twinkie, you got it, girlfriend. Thank you.
Sorry, Jim B.
Sorry, Jen B. All right. Next, Puffy Heart Charm Bracelet. Oh, puffy hearts. 7.25, 7. I'm gonna call it a 7.25 as well. 5 charms of puffy hearts. Lobster claw clasp. You can add more. Just leave the ones you got on here. Little puffy heart charms. 6.92 grams. It's stamped PGDA 925. And I'm gonna do a buy it now. 40. 40 on the puffy heart bracelet. Nope. Okay. Moving on. Rolling. Moving on. All right.
Hold on, Jen B.
Oh, Jen B. Jen B. Sold to Jen B. Sold. Thank you, Jen B. Or my bookend, as I call her. I hope you don't get insulted when I say that. I just think it's cute. It's Jen B.
Oh, she loves your gemology explanation.
Oh, you're welcome, Jen. No problem. I should probably doing more content. You guys like when I do that kind of stuff. So, all right. I have a ruby, lab-grown ruby tennis bracelet. Pull it off of here. I'm just going by my sticky notes. It's the easiest way for me to do this. Okay, here we go. Let me put this on the cone of shame. It has 2 double figure 8 safety locks. Okay. 7.25 inches long. These are lab grown rubies, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, I'll explain why. One thing, and I go over this a lot, okay? Again, being in the jewelry industry for a long time, I learned a few things here and there. Hopefully you guys don't get bored, but needless, you also want to know a little bit more. When you find a bracelet that they put 2 safeties on like that, they mean business. There's a reason why that's quality. That's quality. And also the fact that they don't have to do that. If anything, they would just put a lobster claw clasp on it and call it a day. But when you put a big slot clasp with 2 figure 8s, and then I want you guys to look at the construction of this. This has weight. This has weight. When I buy tennis bracelets, I find something that are more thicker. And what reason why you want more metal on a tennis bracelet? Hinges. You don't think about it, but if you wore this every day, which you could because it is ruby, it is synthetic ruby, they'll get a lot of wear. They move back and forth, right? So the more metal you have to start with it, it's going to last you a longer amount of time. Simple. It's like you don't start with tin foil and you say, I'm going to make a whole turkey dinner on a 1 piece of tin foil. You're not going to do that, right? So if you have a whole roll of something or more thicker something, you're going to have it to wear. Anyway, with that being all said, they're 5x3 millimeter oval lab-grown rubies, very consistent in color. Look, they still glow. That's the chromium. They have the same chemical, physical properties as if these were grown in the ground, except they have to control the environment. Okay, there's different ways you can grow rubies, but from a hardness point of view, from wearing it, you could wear this every single day because ruby is second hardest substance known to diamond. Okay. Anyway, 10.9 grams, With all my explanation, that being said, I'm asking buy it now on this bracelet at $50. And if July, $50 on this tennis bracelet. If you have a birthday in July, this is your birthstone. Yes, this was grown in a lab, but it's a beautiful bracelet. Adriel, hi Adriel. Great. Sold to her. Sold to Adriel. Hopefully, again, I never want to make sure. I know you guys are very smart people. I just go over these kind of technical things so you guys understand. So when I go choose, when I look under the microscope at it, that's Emu, right? Was that her? What's her name?
No, that's
Janice. When you look at the inclusions under a loop, we use a loop to look at it. You'll notice that there's different. It's free of a lot of inclusions that a natural ruby would have. And when you get the same consistency of color, when you're looking at on a bracelet like that, you're going to see they all look the same. They usually grow them on what we call boules. So almost like rods, like when you're like a glass blowing rod, you'll see these big long. I'm trying to know where the camera is. They're like this. Well, actually, they're probably about 4 feet long, and they grow them on things called boules. Okay, and if you ever seen a lot of the college rings back in the 20s, the 30s, even up to the 50s and 60s, you find those big college rings that you have the signet with the big stones in them. That's what those are made of. They're actually synthetic stones, and so it's a more inexpensive, quicker way to grow stones, but it still has the same chemical crystal structure. It's just a different way of doing it. Think of it like that. The more realistic way you could grow them, it would be also in a laboratory nowadays, which is more expensive, which takes years to do. They grow them in a crucible, right? So there's different ways you can do it. Depends on which we're talking about for things. But if it's lab grown, anything lab grown, either which way you're going to grow it with a boule, or if you grow it in a lab, they're going to have the same characteristics as if it wasn't grown in nature. They can control the environment, basically. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. You're welcome. Okay. Maybe I should just do a thing on that. Okay. Let me go here. I'm just pulling things off in order. What?
baby girl will be born in July.
Oh, everybody give hearts to Adriel, her little grandbaby. Oh, her baby, not her grandbaby. Her baby's going to be in July. Oh, sweet. Oh.
You need to slow down.
Oh, I'm just so excited. A baby. Just don't come to my hospital. I want to be born in front of me. I don't want to be born delivering your baby in the ER. Oh, no. All right, here we go. Okay, I can't go any lower than this, but I have shown this many times. Okay, this is a really cool, heavy designer link bracelet. This weighs 62.9 grams. This toggle link. 7.5. Very heavy. I found the same exact bracelet, I'm gonna kid you not, for $360 sold on eBay. I'll be honest. And that's, what am I asking? Half that. 186. I can't go a dollar less than that because that's where I have to be. 186 on this 62.9 gram, very heavy bracelet, 7.5 inches long. You could put charms on here if you want, but it's nice and thick and heavy, and you can wear this every single day. Yeah, well, you can put really like thick ones if you wanted to. Let me put it on. Let me just show it to you on my wrist. This is when I have to be at that price. That's kind of an odd price for me, but that's when I have to get at because of the amount of metal and the construction of everything there. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's see. Woven sterling silver. I think it's this one here. Is this it here? No, that's the clamp. Okay. This is this bracelet. Handmade. All the wire work going around here. All hand done with the beads. Oxidation. Simply signed on the inside. 925. 84.8 grams on this. Okay. It's 1.5 inches wide. It's probably for a 7 1/4, 7 1/2. I'm gonna put it on the cone and show you where I'm at. I usually go in the middle. Right about there. Okay. So, but I have to look at the room. So that's what I'm saying. You can go a little higher than that. See? So I'm gonna say 7 1/4, 7 1/2. Okay. I'm asking, buy it now, $200. That's less than $3 a gram. 84.8 grams, handmade cuff. It doesn't get better than that, in my opinion. I mean, my gosh, you look at all the work in that. Here it is on my wrist. It's a phenomenal cuff. It's one of my favorites. Here's the back. You'll get lots of compliments on this. Whoever decides to get this, it's a phenomenal bracelet. Handmade. Okay. I dropped that from 225 last time I showed it. I'm probably not going to go any less than that. Just give you guys heads up. Okay. All right. Moving on. I have this bracelet.
Leslie.
Oh, Leslie, congratulations, my dear. It's a phenomenal bracelet. Again, I hope you send me a picture. It's a phenomenal bracelet. You're going to get lots of compliments on that. All right.
Sorry, Leslie.
But you're also getting deals from me. You know, Leslie knows. She knows about gemstones and silver prices. She knows about these kind of things. They're awesome pieces. She knows. All right, here we go. This is now we're moving from Balinese, mostly made that one, and now we're going to Italy. Made in Italy. Got this at my local shop. Italian bracelet.
Why does she like the expensive?
Yeah, but you're gonna have phenomenal jewelry, girlfriend. You got some good taste. Everybody has wonderful taste. But okay, and then here it says Italy. It says actually, let me read it to you. It says Mylor 925 Italy. Solid back, which is nice to see on a bracelet like that. Okay. 26.71 grams. Let me put it on the cone. Where am I doing with my cone? There you go. 7 and what did I say? 7. I'm gonna call this a 7 1/4 full, just to be on the safe side. 7 1/4 full. That you guys full means just a little bit above 7 1/4. 26.71 grams. Buy it now. $70. Italian made, Italian silver leaf bracelet. Phenomenal quality when you have the solid panels on the back like that. Anybody loves that. Nope. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get into the rarest piece I probably have here on my bracelets. Here we go. This is Alfredo Villasana. Villasana Taxco Repose overlapping feather scroll clamper bracelet. I know I just said a whole bunch of things at one time. And I'm going to show you the marks as soon as I find them in there. There they go. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Just I had it and then it went bye-bye. Okay, so you see Villasana Sterling, and then you have Taxco with an N mark there, and then you have the Eagle 3 mark right there at the top. Villasana Sterling, Taxco, Eagle 3 mark. Clamper bracelet. It's 3 inches wide. Let me show it to you. Where's my I like to show measurements on something like this, just so you guys know what I'm looking at. Okay. 3 inches wide. Actually, it's a little more than that. Let's see. Oh, 3 inches. A little bit of 3 inches. Okay. There you go. And it weighs 47.64 grams. This gentleman, Alfredo Villasana, was employed by William Spratling in Taxco, Mexico. Okay. And here we go. I can't go any lower than this. I wish I could. I did pay up for this. Joe was with me when we bought this, and I said we have a lot of people who love this kind of thing. Okay. I'm asking on this cuff $325. $325 on the Alfredo Villasana. Do your research on him. Overlapping cuff bracelet. 47.64 grams. It's a phenomenal piece of jewelry. I'll put it on my wrist. 1 second so you guys can see it. I know I keep changing and trying to move that up, but it's a phenomenal piece, and he's a very important designer. And yeah. Yippee. This is phenomenal, and I cannot wait for you to see this and wear this, and I want you to hopefully send me some photographs of you wearing this with all the other pieces you get from me. Congratulations, Yippee. It's a phenomenal piece of jewelry. You will not be disappointed with that. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next is another piece of Taxco. This is signed CP. I can get it in there. Right there. CP. Now, I have a feel I did find a similar one online. Now, I think I've described this many times. I think at one point there was another bead on this side, right where this one would be. Like there would be 2 beads here, but either the bead came off or just the owner decided we're not going to have this bead there. We're going to have it overlap. I don't know. But the way I have it now, it's still wearable. Okay. But you're going to get a phenomenal price. That's what Jenny does on her channel. So this is 55.9 grams sterling silver. Let me put on my wrist for, there you go. I think it looks good with one anyway. I think it looks like it belongs there. Now, again, there is a little rough mark right here. You guys can see the little ding right there. So again, I don't know if this is part of the solder joint or something that was there, but there was another bead that was on where this was. But I did see the same bracelet with another bead right here. But if you just leave it the way it is, I think it's phenomenal. Okay. Here you go. Here's the side underneath. Okay. And silly price. Silly on this. Ready? Buy it now. $100. Yippee. Thank you, Yippee. She can look past them. Thank you, Yippee, so much. All right, moving on. And thank you so much for you guys. All right, Square Link, another Taxco bracelet.
Congrats, Yippee.
Thanks, Yippee. Oh, upside down. Why can't I ever get this done? There we go. Oops. Mexico TD-85 925 Taxco slot clasp. Could be a unisex bracelet.
Yeah, that's got the.
Joe would wear this, but he's got small wrists.
Yes, he does.
He has small wrists. He has a cuff I got for him. It's about 7.5 inches long. 32.04 grams. Okay. And I'm going to buy it now on this. $75. Taxco TD-85, 32.04 grams, 7.5 inches long. Okay, pass on that. Oh, Yippee wants that. Thank you, Yippee. Thank you so much. All righty. Thank you so much. Okay, we're moving on. What else we got? Look, you guys cleared a whole bar for me. I appreciate it so much. All right, moving on. We have now we're gonna work on this set here. Out of my let's move my
Here, see this one?
oh, there you go. You might have to put those back on there, honey. Okay,
Well,
let's
we do that later.
yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. All right, iridescence, this one. Now, this is not dragon's breath, but some people might, because dragon's breath would be a different color. But it does have that iridescent flash like dragon's breath does. Okay. Now, just to be honest with you, we're going to go down this bracelet a little bit. You see the big, huge leaf here. Then you have this little wire work in here. Okay. If you look closely, and you'd have to really look closely at it. You guys see how this one kind of got little messed up a little bit there? Little wire work. I could look past that because what people are going to look at is that stone. But that being said, we're going to mark it down because that's what Jenny does on her show, and what we're going to do right now. Okay, so this is 7 inches. Let me put it on the cone. 7 inches. Maybe a little bigger. Maybe it could go up to 7.25. There's a little bit more room there. So it has a little bit, we can move this a little bit, open it up. If anybody loves this unique bracelet, 26.43 grams, $100 on this. I had it at $125. I'm giving deals today. That's what I'm doing. But it's a really cool bracelet. A lot of detail. Feathers. Let me put it on my wrist. Matches my blouse. Stack it with other bracelets you have.
With that light, really.
Yeah, look at the light. See how the lights? It's almost like a laser show going on in there. It's just cool. All right, we're gonna pass on that. All right, moving on. Carnelian handmade bracelet. Carnelian, and for those of you who don't know what carnelian is, this is in the agate family. Okay, so you guys kind of just take a look at this and you see how the stones are almost like glow. You're seeing reflection of my ring light right there, but these have actually like a glowing appearance to them. It's almost like from internally coming out, they almost like a glow. That is very fine quality carnelian. I don't think it gets any better than that, quite frankly, when you look at that. I know he's turned off the lights, but basically it has this like almost glowing appearance, okay? And each one of these soldered, Jen B's here, she can show, tell you about it, but each of these little beads have been soldered on. All these bezels have been all hand done. A lot of work went into this, making this little cuff. It is signed on the inside. Let me show you what that says. So it's sterling. And then it has the engraving RB. Let me turn it around. In hand script there, RB. Okay. I had just give you an idea where I started with this when I first had this piece. I think it's worth every penny when I even started. But if you had to go find examples of that and make a bracelet, commission a bracelet. Okay. Had this originally at $225. I'm dropping it today. This is a phenomenal price, $160. And it's 22.3 grams. Let me put it on my wrist. It's a phenomenal bracelet. I mean, there's that. A lot of work went in it. She can tell you a lot of work went in that. Carnelian is just phenomenal. I mean, it's a glow. I mean, the stones are just phenomenal. If you're not like, I know it's not everybody's stone, but this is becoming harder to get. The nicer carnelian is harder to get. So I did drop that to 160 today. You guys can always send me an email if you're interested. I'm going to move on to turquoise. Spiderweb turquoise. Again, I don't know if Christy is still here, or Colette. I don't know if they came back or not. I know they're busy ladies too. But look at that turquoise matrix in there. And this one is also signed. This one has the little snail. Snail Mark Sterling. And this is a smaller one. Maybe a little, not as small as I think it would be. I'm going to call it maybe about a 7, 6. It has a little, because you can't really bend it much. So I'm going to call it maybe around a 7 to maybe 6 3/4, 7, just because I don't want it to go too much, even though on the corner it might be a little bigger. But let me put it on my wrist. Okay. This is a steal. Do you guys know anything about Navajo cuffs? 110. Buy it now. No? Okay, moving on. All right, so then I have this one. Picture jasper. Reminds me of the ocean and the sky on one bracelet. This is a piece of, they call it landscape jasper, picture jasper, whatever your heart desires, but it looks like a painting. Then you have this brutalist cuff. Very organic feel to this bracelet. 35.73 grams. And I'm going to do a crazy price on this. Remember, 35 grams, okay? 80. Buy it now, $80 on this. Look at the work in doing that. I'll put it on for you. It's a cool bracelet. Really cool. Or if you like any of these guys, if you like something, isn't that amazing, El Twinkie? The work that went into it. The work that went into that. If anybody likes it, I'll drop it one last time. Okay? Hopefully this falls within parameters what you guys want to be. Let's hopefully see. $70. $70. That's literally $2 a gram for sterling, handmade, brutalist style cuff. Landscape picture jasper. Okay, I'm moving on. Moving on. All right, gold filled. Anybody have any Egyptian revival people here? I had a little rose earlier by the same company. It's called, from a company called Winard, Winard. We have carnelian. We have tiger's eye. We have green glass. We have rhodonite. We have blue glass. We have unikite. Whoa, just decided to take a picture there. Okay. And then we have black glass. So you got picture, and then these are all scarabs, all engraved on the back. Little scarab bracelet. 7.5 inches long. It is 1/20th 14 karat gold filled. Hold on, I got the safety chain there cut. Okay, there we go. 7.5 inches long. Buy it now, $28, which is an amazing price if you know anything about these. $28 for the 1/20th 14 karat gold filled Winard scarab bracelet with the safety chain. I had some people ask me to go find the Egyptian revival things. And so I picked this up for, I think I sold one and I had this one still. So, but Winard, actually these, when you have the makers on there and these gold filled bracelets, they're actually worth some money. All right, moving on. Moving on. We're getting there. Amber. Where's my amber? What happened to my amber? I must have missed the amber. Here we go. 7-inch amber floral motif cuff with feathers. Sawtooth bezels. 10.8 grams. It is signed. It has a signature on it. It says C somewhere right there. C Sterling, all in capital letters. Here's the close-up. Let me show you a glow. Sorry about the focusing. It's having a moment. Come on, camera. There you go. Okay. Buy it now, $50. $50 on that. Very pretty cuff. 7-inch.
That's graduation gift.
Graduation gifts. We got graduations coming around. Mother's Day. Flacaso. Hi, Frank. How are you? Sold to Frank. Thank you. All right. Put that on my wrist. Thank you, Frank. Congratulations, Frank. All right, we're moving on to some tennis bracelets. What we got left on this bar, and then we'll get to some other things. All right. I have, is anybody looking for anklets? We have summer season, spring season coming up. I have a set of, well,
Spring break.
I have two of the same. I bought them at the same time. Little spiral herringbone spiral link. I have the spring ring clasp, sterling silver. They're 9 inches long. Let me put them on the cone. Actually, they're longer than that. Let me see if they're both the same. They should be. Look, they're actually longer than 9 inches. It's 9 and almost 9.5 scant is what the word we use. Scant, a little shy of 9.5. I think the other one's the same way. Let's see.
Is that the word you use now?
Scant. Scant. Yes, scant. Actually, this one's a little bit small. Scant. This is 9.25. Well, yeah. Okay. If anybody needs an anklet, let me know. Buy it now. They weigh 2.2 grams. I've got 2 of them. Buy one, gift one, whatever you want to do. I'm doing them each. So first 2 people tell me in the chat what they want. They're going to be $15 each. If anybody wants an anklet. It's hard to find anklets these days. I liked it because it kind of catches the light. When you wear them, it rolls with you. Like this, see? When you roll, and it has on your ankle, it'll make this little, catches the light. $15 a piece for anklets. Go to find ankles. They're hard to find, believe it or not. Okay, moving on. We're getting to tennis bracelets now. Okay, let's see. Okay, again, you guys have seen this many times. I got this from Kirsten Red. But the story behind this is it's Art Deco. Has the old-fashioned spring ring clasp with no thumb deployment button part. And then it is marked sterling on the back right here. So shout out to Kirsten. It's a phenomenal thing, says sterling. We call this a ladder glass bracelet. Yeah. Here's, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if this fit me, it's for a smaller person. I bought this for my mother. My mother has a fascination with cobalt glass, and she loved it. She could. The thing is, you know, she's 80 plus years old, and for her to manipulate anything to get jewelry, well, okay. But needless to say, she loved it. But she says, Jenny, I love it. But the thing is, it's going to be hard for me to manipulate. And then she wants somebody else to enjoy it. So I'm only asking what I paid from Kirsten. And she's there. She's going to tell you the same thing. Okay. It's a beautiful Art Deco, true Art Deco bracelet. 11 grams. If I put it on the cone, this is what I get. And finding these are not, and she could probably say it's hard for me to find the Art Deco. It just isn't, it's hard every day to find them. 7 1/4. I'm gonna call it about 7 1/8 because of the ladder situation, because these roll. Okay. So buy it now. It's a phenomenal bracelet, $100. It's a gorgeous piece of jewelry. You've got a lot of compliments on that. I feel so bad, but it's like my mom even says, I've told Kirsten I'm so sorry. But I mean, if I could make it for her to manipulate, I want to keep the authenticity of it, but I didn't want to start adding things but she has some phenomenal things. So hey, Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? But if anything, I decorate. I give Kirsten a shout out every time I show it because everyone knows Kirsten. Kirsten, share your channel. Jen B, share your channel. If you haven't checked out their channels, they're phenomenal people and they have phenomenal stuff. All right, let me keep going. This is a multi-gemstone bezel link bracelet. Garnet, amethyst, citrine, peridot. Again, here we go. When I talk about safety locks, this one has 2. Nice, heavy sterling silver. Look how much sterling silver is here, okay? And 16.2 grams. Buy it now. 85. 7 inches long. How you doing, Kimmy? Hope you're all well. So I have that one. That's 85. The other ones I have here, let me show you that. Here, I'll make this real simple.
Okay, what's your eyes?
Oh, my husband's doing the screen stuff. Any of these bracelets, everybody wants them. They're going to be $85 each. Garnet, all garnet. This one here with the prong and the bar. Or do you want the one I just showed for 85? Your choice. Let me know. Last one, New England. You want this one for 85, honey?
Well, now we're buffering.
Are we buffering again? Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
What's stone in?
Nope.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Hold on, New England charm. I'll give you your answer in a minute.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. So I know you said you wanted this one. You want to know what was in this one? I grabbed the wrong one. All right, here we go. So this one, New England, here we go. Difference being is that you get more gemstones here, smaller gemstones, or this one you get bigger gemstones. Either way, you're going to pay $85 for either one. Garnet, citrine, amethyst, peridot. Both of them have the same gemstones in it. So I don't know which one. You still want the first one? This is one you said you wanted, but I don't know if you want this one instead. Oh, yes, I did, Christy. After 4 times trying, we sure made it back. Oh, and then I had the garnet. Yes, this was all just garnets. So that one matches the style of here. I'll put them in the middle. $85, your choice. You want the original one? Okay, you want the big, this one with all the silver on it. Okay, got it. All right, let me find the right one here. Oval bezel set. Here we go. Found it. $85 for the New England charm. Got it. New England charm. Congratulations. And that's her first purchase for New England charm. Everybody, welcome New England charm. She's new here. And New England, all these people you're seeing with blue wrenches in my chat, Ladies Who Loop, Jen B, Kirsten, they all are other resellers. And they have wonderful channels. So please, if anybody who's new in the chat, please check, click on their links and join. Oh, Kimmy, can somebody share Kimmy's channel for me? One of you guys, Soho, California Vintage. Can you get Kimmy's link in there for me? That would be so great. Appreciate it. Okay, does anybody want any of these? So these are $85. I've got these 2 left. If anybody wanted these. $85 tennis bracelet, all garnet or multi-gem. You're welcome, Kimmy. No problem, honey. We got it. Okay, we're moving on. I have these here if anybody's looking for it. Now, again, like I said, look at how when I buy tennis bracelets, the biggest thing is look how much metal are on these. I buy quality. I want to make sure you guys enjoy these for many years to come. Look how much metal's here. None of that tinfoil stuff. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay, we made it through bracelets. Yay! All right, we made it through bracelets, everybody. If you see anything you like, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to move on to something else. What do we just want to look at next? I don't know. We'll just figure stuff out.
Once you pull down what you had on the preview.
Oh. Well, I can do that. Well, I have this here too.
Oh, yep, you got that.
Let me move this real quick since it's sitting right here. Yes, today has been a very interesting day with the internet connections and losing things with everything like that. Getting that connected. All right, this is a conglomeration of different things on this bust. We have brooches on here. We have Hopi. We have Turkey, Oman from Turkey. And then we have a hand done, most likely from European filigree collar necklace. We have Margot de Taxco numbered piece here with amethyst. We have a Taxco blue glass brooch, also a pendant. I have a daffodil sterling silver brooch down here. This is a gold wash ruby, natural rubies on this, and gold wash brooch. This is a plique de jour, which is a style of enamel work that's done like stained glass windows. Very, very labor intensive and very expensive. Hand carved cameo lady. We have amethyst and marcasite articulated brooch. We have a swirl marcasite brooch, and up here is a 1905 repose barber dime. Is that what they call them, honey? 1905 barber. It's a lady that's 3-dimensional, and it's a brooch. Anything here that you guys like me to pull down? How you doing, Elizabeth? Yes, we finally found our connection again. So again, I'll be marking all these things I have shown previously on previous shows for all my new people. Well, how the rule is when I've shown something, I will be marking things down. So if you have something on your wish list, you've seen something from my show. Hi, Mia. Please share your channel too. Elizabeth, share your channel. I've got some new viewers in here today. Please check out these ladies' channels. They've got some awesome things. And everybody just share the love. That's what we do here. But I can go through these if you guys want to see the butterfly, Janie. Sure. I will show you that, Miss Janie.
This is the plique du jour.
The plique du jour. And I will show you. And you're going to get a phenomenal deal, Janie, if this is what you truly love. Where did I go with it now?
Butterfly morphed.
The butterfly morph deck. I'm trying to find my little. Here it is. Here you go, Janie. Let me get a pen, a piece of paper. Sometimes easier to see with white paper behind it than in me explaining it to people. Okay. So you got amethyst in the center of his body, or her body. And then you have the marcasites. And then this is going to show you a lot in the back. Look. See all that wire work there. See how the enamel is flowed in between those sections? And each of those enamel sections are done at different temperatures in order for you to do that. It cannot just be done in one shot. It's done in different levels and different times. Think of it like Jello molds. When you make a Jello mold and you got to put one layer at a time, you're making a 12-layer Jello mold. I know everybody knows about Jello. Think of it like that, but doing that with enamel. You have to do it at different temperatures and different times, okay? And this is a beautiful brooch. 13.79 grams. I'm asking buy it now on this of $85. It's 2.5 by 1.5. It is not a pendant. It's only a brooch. But it's a beautiful pendant. And with spring right here, I mean, you guys can see it. Look at that. You can see it through, if you had it on a white blouse, it just picks up the light and it's really, really pretty. But it is plique du jour. See how the ammo goes through it like that. It's all done in those wires. It's a nice size brooch too. Here's my hand. It's okay. All right. Or if you like it, Janie, make me a close offer. You never know what I'll say to anybody. If you like something here, I've had these things for a while. If you make me a close offer, I'll probably say yes. That's what I say. The lady face? Okay. Let's show you the cameo.
What was the center stone?
An amethyst. New England charm, that's an amethyst. February's birthstone right there. And then you have marcasites. And then the enamel, all different color enamel. All right, let me put that down just so I'll come back to that. Okay, moving on to the lady. This is an 800 silver left facing lady. It's also a pendant. I'm going to show it to you. Okay. And it has the sterling silver bezel and it has the little gold filled wire around there. And here's the back. It has a little attachment for a chain. It is marked here at the bottom. Let me show it to you. I can try to get this in focus. I'm sorry about the focusing in and out. It's very, very small. Anyway, what it says there, let me read it to you. It says, if I can read the mark, there's two marks there. One says 800 and then there's a cartouche next to it. I cannot read it. Okay, it is size-wise 1 5/8 by 1 1/4. I'll do a buy it now of her 65. Hand carved cameo. It's also a pendant. Where does it on the chain? Left facing lady, which is very more rare than the right.
Is that her hand in front of her face?
No, that's part of it's a feather, like a feather, or a part of her dress. And it has a rose there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right, moving on. Anything else? Then I'll move on to something else. I'm here to make you guys like what you buy for me. So anything that you want to see, let me know. I will go over the Margot de Taxco. I've had this for a long time too.
And the one on top?
The one on top. Oh, the barbered? Sure. Again, Janie, if you're in the ballpark, you like something I'm showing. I never get offended by people asking me anything. Okay. This is 1905 Barber $50. Three-dimensional lady. Haven't done a thing to it. Here's the back. It has a little tuck under clasp there. And then it also has the patent number on it. Look.
She said, okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Patent November 22nd, 29th or 22nd? 22nd, 1904. Okay. 1905 Barber $50. 6.71 grams. I'll do this one for 60. I had it at 75. Over 100 years old. I had a set of cufflinks like this at one time. I sold those, and then I found this lately, and I thought, oh, this is cool. Look at the patina on that. It's just a piece of history. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that means a lot. 1905, repose, if you want to call it that way. Three-dimensional Barber coin. Okay. All right, moving on. Put him back in here.
Careful down below. The one closer to you down below.
Oh, the daffodil. All right, well, this one keeps falling down, so let's see if we can sell. This is a daffodil brooch, perfect for spring. I think this could be Art Deco. I don't know. It doesn't. It's really cool though. Look at the detail of this flower, daffodil, and it does say. We get it close.
Janie said, thank you.
You're welcome, Janie. Let me see what that reads. It says sterling on the back. Simply says sterling. Daffodil brooch, perfect for spring. This is 7.85 grams. Buy it now. $38. That's a steal for that, quite frankly. $38 for that. Look at the detail on that. Nice clasp spring daffodil brooch. Sterling silver. Flower that will never die. You don't have to water it. Okay, moving on. I'm going to show you these other, just since we're on this, I'm just going to go down the line. Maybe there's something else you guys want to see. Put that back on here. Let's do this one. Okay. Blue glass cabochon. Eagle 83 mark on this. Sterling silver. Here is the back. Also a pendant. Okay. EME 83. Eagle mark. 8.9 grams. Buy it now. $50 on that. Beautiful. Size wise, look. Put that on a torque.
Oh, so ball.
Yep. I love the blue. Okay, moving on. And then just in case anybody's a Margot de Taxco collector.
She put in their dangle.
Dangle? Okay, Janie. I'll do the dangle. Put him back in here. Dangle, this one. Oops, I lost that. Oh, that's what I was looking for. It just came off.
It just went flying.
It just went flying. Okay, well, there you go. All right, Janie, here we go. All right, I'm trying to get it focused. Come on. There we go. Marcasite, amethyst, dingles. So it's 1 3/4 inches this way, horizontally. No, this way. From left to right is 1 3/4 inches this way. This from top to down is 1 1/4. Okay. 8.1 grams. Buy it now. 48. Very unusual. I never see ones with dangles like that. At least I haven't. Long time, but all the marcasites are there. Here's the back. Okay. All right. I had it at 58, Janie. Just to let you know. I did drop it a little bit for you. I'll put that back on the bust. Get that in there. I'll poke myself. And if you like more than one, Janie, I can make you a group deal if you're into brooch collecting. So let me know. Oh, sold to Janie. She sold. Just buy it now. We're done. Thank you, Janie. Let's put that back in here. So let me write that down. Thank you, Janie. All right. Now here is the Margot de Taxco. Signed and numbered. Amethyst cabochons.
Lady like jean jacket.
Oh, cool. All right. So this is the back. Let me show you the marks, everybody. Let me pull up the little stem so you can see everything. Put this way. Margot de Taxco. 5'3". Or excuse me, my fault. I'm looking at trying to read my Post-it. I'm trying to hold and read it from behind me. Make life easier, Jenny. Come on. I'm trying to do that. 5, 3, 2, 5. I think that's right. I'm reading that. Let me read. Was that an 8? Hold on. 5. Excuse me. 58.19. That's what it is. 58.19 with the loop.
Last two was throw me.
58.19. Okay. And it weighs 18.6 grams. This is called the beaded floral brooch. So it has the connector in the back. So you could wear it, if you want to wear it on a torque or a chain, you could do that because the pin stem is hidden behind this. So you can wear it vertically, which is nice to have. Put a chain right through there, your torque. You wear it this way. Or you just want to wear as a brooch, wear it that way or this way, whatever which way you feel like you want to wear it. I can only go as low as on this one though. It's because it's a collector's piece. Okay, $250. $250 on the Margot de Taxco. But this is genuine amethyst, very rare Margot de Taxco piece. Okay, I just put it out there because let people know that I have some nice things as well as far as Margot de Taxco. Not too many, but this is a really cool piece. And let me just get that back on here, and then we'll look at something else. We'll see what else we got. Do I have any requests right now? Do you want me to go into something else? I will do that. We'll put him back on here. What do we want to look at next? I don't know. We'll just start disassembling Jenny's set. Coral and turquoise. This is dyed coral, red coral, and turquoise. Let me get you a length on here. I gotta find what I did with it. I always put where I put. Yeah, here we go. 184 grams, 52 inches long, all continuous. Here we go.
You want to stick out? That's the one.
There you go. You want to layer this with all your Native American turquoise pieces, but I'm being very upfront and honest. This is dyed red coral, natural coral, but it's been dyed. Okay, I'm just going to put a double up on the bust.
Did you sell the 2 anklets for 25?
Sure. Who wants that?
Gail.
Gail, yes, Gail. We will do that. I'll have my husband pull those for you. Let me get you the stickies for that. See, Gail, that's what people do. Just put in, tell me what you want, and I'll say, sure. If I can do it, I will. Let me give you the stickies, honey.
For both.
Yep, 25 for both. Sold to Gail. I'm going to write that down. Here's our stickies. All right, we're going to do this. And I'm going to multitasking now. 184 grams this weighs when you put it on the scale. 52 inches long. Buy it now. 50. I had it at 65 bucks. $50 for that. Red coral, turquoise. 52 inches long. That's less than $1 an inch. I'm giving things away. It's less than $1 an inch for coral and turquoise, people. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Look at the pieces of coral. Less than $1 an inch. Okay. Moving on. I'll be back on my set. Just having fun back there. All right. Let me know. Sunray, are you needing any lots, my dear? I didn't ask you today. Let me know. I have lots here. I craft lots. I've got anything if everybody's looking for stuff like that.
Oh, size 5 band rings.
Size 5 band rings.
I don't think.
Let me see. Jamie, hold on, honey. Let me get my rings up. We'll skip yours, I guess. Janie, this is my ring tray. I don't know what size they are, but if there's something you like, let me know. Or for anybody. This is my ring inventory right now for sterling. I have gold rings too, but I don't think I have anything in I have a size, was it 4.5 Savorite garnet diamond ring in 14 karat gold. But this is my sterling selection right now. So I have lots of earring findings.
I don't think so.
What I do, honey, for New England, I kind of have what we call wearable jewelry lots. I'll show you them in a minute if you're interested. And then I have a bag That's like what we call craft lots. So the
2 requests on
purple oval. This one? Okay. Which I also got this from Kirsten. See, everybody, go to Kirsten's channel. I buy this from Kirsten. I bought this for me, and it was just a little bit too big. I loved it. It was just a little bit too. I couldn't wear it to work, so it was just me that I just couldn't wear it. Let me get you information on that. Let me put this away for this lost. Oh, what did that? Was that? Couldn't fall on the floor. Oh, my loop. Okay. Here we go. Let me find my information on my rings. Okay, so both you ladies were asking about this ring. So let me show you what size it is first. It is
Kirsten loves that.
See, Kirsten, this is why you come to my show. You say, pop in. You say, "Oh, see, I can blame. I got this from Kirsten. She got some cool stuff. This is 8 and about an 8.5. Modernist jelly, grape jelly, amethyst ring. Let me put this on my finger. I'm a size 8. So it looks like on. Very cool. Here's the underside right there. And let me see what the marks say. Hold on. I think it says 925 Italy. 925 Italy. Okay, amethyst. Look at that color of that amethyst. Beautiful. All right, here we go. 16.41 grams. Buy it now. $90. She knows I love this ring. It's a phenomenal piece of amethyst. This design is awesome on it too. I mean, it's just
looks a little big on it.
Yeah, I'm big on me, but if you're 9, what did I say it was? 8.5. It's 8.5. Okay, you guys can let me know. Anything else? Hope you're seeing that on screen. I've got Larimar in here. I've got topaz. I've got tourmaline, multicolored tourmaline. I've got Ethiopian opal. Very spring ring there. Mother of pearl. I know, sweetheart. I know. That's how I say about when everything fits you, because you're so tiny. I wish I could be Kirsten's size. I wish everything could fit me. You're thinking you're a 7, Twinkie, for that ring. You can have it size Twinkie. I mean, unless you what size? I mean, unless you want to wear it on your different finger. If you got a 7, is your ring finger. Most likely that this should be about a 7.5, 8, and this should be about an 8, 8.5. If I'm doing that's just a typical rule of thumb.
Which one is the gold?
Oh, I don't have it on this tray, Janie, but I have a whole selection of rings. If you want me to pull it out, I will. But I have gold pieces. If you guys want gold, I will pull out gold today. I've got this. I'm just going by what you guys want to see. These are just the rings I have in sterling. This is a Denmark ring from Neil's. This is a cool ring. Hi, Corvus! Corvus is in the house, which means Corvus gets the checker flag.
She wins the race.
She wins the race. She's here. Hello, Corvus, my dear. All right. I don't see anybody asking anything else on here. Am I correct? You want to see the gold. Everybody wants to see gold. Okay, we're switching gears, Joe.
All right, let me dig down here.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, and that's right. We sent Corvus because Corvus was the first in the chat to talk about the icon with the flag. So she's very supportive of us with that. So that's cool. All right. Let me put the rings away for here. Let me bring out gold. I had gold on last week, but I'll bring them out again. Well, that one goes back in the drawer, so I don't use that. Okay.
This one?
No, that other sheet's of paper. Okay. Gold. Pandora's box. Jenny's gold box. All right. What size was she looking for? Okay, let me pull out my rings out of here, sweetheart. Let me just put them on a display. I only have about 5 rings in here, so let me pull them out. If you guys are interested in any of these, let me know. On my rings. I have necklaces, I have earrings. I have some brooches in here. Give me a minute.
Did you answer Janie?
What did Jeannie ask me?
What size is the multiple?
The sterling one, honey? Let me go back to that tray. Let me get these out here. Should have one more ring because I had 5. Oh, here. Okay, hold on. Multicolored tourmaline, Janie. These, oop, well, here. Where are you, Janie? Here we go, Janie, look. So I have the multicolored gemstone, peridot, amethyst, blue topaz, citrine. This is Larimar here. And then here, oh, what's a 5? I don't think anything's a 5. Let me check.
I don't know if she's saying number 5 or.
I don't know either. This is a 6 and about a 6 3/4 on this one, Janie. I don't know price. You just need a ring size 5 is what you're trying to do? Am I understanding that?
I think she's saying number 5 on the line.
Okay, hold on.
And then
I'm kind of confused. Okay, Janie, tell me which one you're looking at, and then I will give you the information on it. Let's start there. That might be the easiest thing to do. Or anybody, if you're looking for anything on this tray, give me a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number which one you want. That makes it easier for me. Row 2 begin. Yep, this one. That's the one I just did. That was the one that was 90, size 8.5. $90 on this one. That's a 9. It's an 8.5, honey. That's the one you're talking about. Here. Oops. 8.5. Made in Italy. Amethyst ring. Got this from Kirsten Red. She's in the chat. She can vouch for me on that. And she loves it. She'd buy it back if it was smaller. Okay, so we're passing on this one. Am I understanding that? So nobody's saying that's 90. And now she's going to row 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you ask for row 3. And you want number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here. Janie, is this the one you're talking about? This one here, 5, row 3, number 5. And Jen, you can send me an email, honey, if you like it. We'll talk. Let me know, Janie, which one you're talking about, my dear. Multiple silver band. So this one here. And let me see what size this is. I don't know if this is the one, but we're going to go from here. Okay, this is a size 6.5. And let me get you
question.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get my rings out.
Jamie now says 8. So I'm thinking she might mean number 8.
What do you mean? What's an 8? Am I missing? I'm kind of messed up.
Don't know. She
Hold
said,
on, Janie. So you meant number 8? Ring number 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one. That one. Correct? This one here. Maybe I think because she said multiple rings, so maybe this is it. Okay, let's try this one.
This is number 8.
This is number 8. And this is a size 8.5.
That's all right, Jamie.
That's okay, Janie. We got it. 8.5. This was my ring. I had this for a while. It's a beautiful ring. This is designer signed out of Mexico. MWS.
Yep, that's
MWS. Size 8.5. This is what it looks like on. 9.82 grams. Buy it now. $40. $40 on that. And it's signed MWS. It is actually signed on the inside with the designer maker on it. It's okay. We got it figured out. And this is the back. So it's got the tapered 3 wires that come down there. It's a comfortable ring. I actually did wear this for a little bit. It's actually very comfortable. I'm going to show it to you up close.
too big.
Too big. Okay. Well, if anybody else likes it, $40 on this. MWS Mexico. Okay, moving on.
Right.
Now what? We go back now.
Use the ring top row, 3rd in, very small.
It is a size. Deborah, this is a size 5 3/4. Old ring. 10 karat gold and sterling silver. This is made by a company called Clark and Coombs. Clark and Coombs. But look at that. You guys want to know what a textbook piece of, if I can get it in focus. Look at that. Look at that dendritic moss agate. It looks like a landscape picture. I mean, if you're looking at it, if you're on the ground, like looking at this, looks like grass. And then this is like a tree. And then you have 10 karat yellow gold bows on each side on sterling silver. This is probably from the 20s. Okay, it's stunning. It's a stunning ring. I'm asking on this buy it now of $100. Sterling silver, Clark and Coombs, rare antique piece ring. $5 3/4 though. 3.36 grams. But it's all about the stone and it's about the condition being over about 100 years old. And look at that piece of, oh, it's just stunning. You can probably take that to your jeweler and size up 1 or 2 sizes for sure. So I don't know what size you need, Deborah, but it's definitely gets if you want, my opinion means anything to anybody. It's a stunning ring. It's a beautiful piece of agate and just beautiful. Okay. I don't know what she's doing, but definitely let me know. You need up 2 sizes? Yeah. Right. What size do you need, honey? What size do you wear? 6 and 7, almost 8, or what? So 7 3/4. Usually the rule is on a piece of jewelry when you have the shoulders like that is up 2 sizes, down 2 sizes. 7 7.5. It can be sized, and I think you'd be fine. If you love the ring, my dear, and you've seen this for a while, I'll be willing just to help you if you need to get it taken to your jeweler to get it sized. I will drop it a little bit, okay? I will work with you. I will do this for 85, but I can't go any less than that to help you with sizing. If you love this ring, you know, it's a beautiful example. It's all I can tell you. I mean, just look at it. Look at the stone. I mean, it's beautiful. Looks like a tree. And then you've got 10 karat gold. You've got gold on the side here. I don't even, with gold being over 3,000 an ounce, that's a steal for that ring. You can let me know, but that's where I have to be. Okay. All right. All right. Moving on. Did I get everybody off this tray now so we can show you what I've got?
Yep.
Okay. You can let me know, Deborah. You can let me know. Think about it. It's not going anywhere. Listen, I think unless somebody else buys it now. Anything else before I move on to the 5 gold rings I've got? You're welcome, Deborah.
No other requests.
No other requests. Okay. Let's get this off of here. So, all right. These are the 5 rings that I have in gold right now. Okay. Savarite garnet and diamond. Let me get your sizes on as we're going through here. Size 4.5 here. Savarite garnet. And I'll show these up close. I know that the camera's doing some funky stuff right now. Hand engraved from England band. I just gotta find where it's from a company called B&N. 7.5 inch, 7.5 inch, 7.5, size 7.5. It's a comfort fit wedding ring. Nice thick gold. This is 18 karat gold and turquoise. Most likely made over in, I'm going to say Egypt or Far East, Middle East, because it has those kind of hallmarks in it. This is a Levian. This was one of my personal rings I had. Both these two at the end were my personal rings, okay? Levian, pink, hot pink sapphire. You want to know what a hot pink sapphire is supposed to look like? And what's the difference between a sapphire and a ruby? Does that look red to you? No, it's going to look hot pink. That is like, I don't know how I can get any more pink in color than that. Okay. This is from a designer named Levian. And most of you have heard of Levian before. This is Effie on the end, natural emeralds and diamond ring. So anything here, I will go through prices for you. Now, again, these are gold, 14 carats, 18 karat in here. But I have these for my rings right now in gold. I have earrings in gold. I've got necklaces with gold findings in here. I don't have just plain chain necklaces. If you're looking for just gold necklaces, I don't have anything. Oh, you're welcome, Janie. That means a lot to me, very much. I appreciate that compliment more than you possibly know. The Savarite, I'll show you the Savarite. Let's show you that. That's for Deborah, right?
Yes.
Okay, Deborah.
Very pretty.
It's 4.5. It's a small size, but I want to go over this with you. So I like spending time on my channels, kind of telling you guys what I look for when I buy jewelry. Also to try to give you a concept of what to look for if you're out on your own or have things from your relatives and know what you're looking for. Okay. So let me take you on a tour of this ring. I show sideways profile for a reason first. This portion from here, let's say 10 o'clock on a clock, from 10 o'clock to about 2 o'clock is called the shank. These in here are considered, we call them heads. Okay. And if you're looking, let me use my pen here. You see on the diamonds, those are white gold. They're white. They use white crown heads to put under the diamonds so they don't turn yellow. Now on a Savarite garnet, which is this garnet here in the center, they use a yellow gold head. So each of those little pieces have to be soldered against each other. This takes time to solder. That takes time to solder. This takes time to solder. And then they put it all together. Then you got to set the stones. Okay. And these diamonds, I'm going to try to zoom in on this for you to see. Okay. I'm very transparent when it comes to explaining and showing things because I want everybody to see what I'm talking about. If I can get it to focus. The camera and I have a love-hate relationship. Okay. So these diamonds, you're looking at solitaires. Now, a little piece of factual information. If you want to know what is the average size engagement size diamond that is sold in the United States, is a quarter carat. 0.25 carat diamond is the average size diamond sold in the United States. What you're looking at here, let me grab my notes, are two diamonds that equal a quarter carat. So they're about 11 points each. Okay. But I want you to see if I can do this in a very simple way. They're very clean diamonds. They're white. They're no yellow. There's nothing coming out. They're GH color, like near colorless range. Okay. And then the center stone is what we call savorite garnet. It comes over from Africa. Very rare garnet. Garnets, most people are familiar with red garnets. Okay. This is something called savorite garnet. Rare stone. Rare colored green. It almost looks like spring grass. That's how I can explain it to you. And it has a lot of fire to it. Anyway, with that being said, it's a size 4.5. I bought this when gold was around $2,600 an ounce. Gold now is over $3,000 an ounce. But here's the thing. I go by what I pay. I could probably upside sell it. I'm not going to do that. I go by what I pay. So what am I asking on this ring, which I think is a phenomenal steal? How much would you pay just for a solitaire little diamond like that? $300 for this ring. You could have it sized up 2 sizes, down 2 sizes. It's size 4.5 right now. You couldn't even touch that for $300 in a jewelry store right now. For $3,000 for gold. You're probably on this ring, and probably cost you anywhere from about $1,800 to $2,000 right now. But that's what I do. I find things that people don't know what they have, and I'm going to go to my customers and say, do you want a piece of luxury for a fraction of the price? That's what I do. And explain things to everybody. And you can use this for a January birthstone. And people say, what do you have there? Is that an emerald? You'll say, no, it's a very rare garnet called savorite garnet. And it's a beautiful ring. And I look at that. I look at that as quality, because somebody took the time to put all those heads in there together and put that in construction. This isn't a stamped ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a manufacturer just say, oh, we're going to do this all the time. Boom, boom, boom. A jeweler had to create that. So anyway, that's that savorite garnet. This is the English ring. I'm just going to go down the rings. There's only 5 of them here. If anybody's interested in any of this, look at this. I did say 3. I did on the last. The savorite garnet was $300. Buy it now. Anybody wants it? Then the savorite. $300 on the savorite. This one I'm doing now is this one. And this is B&N English Hallmark. This is made in England. Scroll work ring. 10.7 grams. So I don't even have it up. I wish this camera would stay with me. Come on. I'm asking on this ring because look at the condition. Look how much gold is here. 7 millimeters wide. This is comfort fit. So when you put this on your finger, it's nice and smooth. 7.5. You cannot size this ring. So you have to be a 7.5. You're going to mess it up. Okay. $850. $850 on this. Probably right now, probably anywhere from $1,100 to $1,200 on that ring. What's going on? Okay. That's this beautiful ring. But look how much work it takes to hand engrave all that design. 360 all the way around the ring. It's a phenomenal ring. Okay. Number 3 is this turquoise ring here. 18 karat gold. So now we're moving up to 750. It's stamped 750. When you have a stamp on side the ring, if it's 18 karat gold, think of it 3/4 of what 24 karat gold is. It's going to be 750 parts gold. The less other part of it being alloys. Okay. 14 karat having 585 numbers on the inside. This has 750. And look at this turquoise. I can get it to focus. Again, handmade. Now this is coming from my estimation. This is probably from the Egypt, Saudi Arabia, out that way, because the way that this is made, it's very simply done. You'll see the difference between what we did before to this. This is all hand done with the let me go with this. Sometimes I have to work with this camera on my end. There we go. Now it's going to focus right. Okay. And look at the design and the work to do the bezel. That turquoise is off the charts. Genuine turquoise, 18 karat gold. I'm asking on this ring, buy it now. If anybody loves it, I'll do this for $525. Could be Persian, could be Deborah. It has the marks on the inside that is definitely that's not from this country. Mediterranean marks, yeah. So could be coming from, could be Italian, could be over Persian, it could be that, but definitely look at that turquoise. I mean, it's matrix free. Size 8. Here you go. Size 8. It will fit an 8 because I'm an 8 and it fits my finger. Because my husband's like, oh, you have to not keep that. But I am an 8 on this finger. It might look a little puffy, like it's that, but look, it fits my 8. But if you're a 7 3/4, 7.5, this will fit you. Maybe a little bit better than my puffy hands, but it is go up to an 8 on my finger. Yep. Okay. And then the other one I have, I'm just going down the line. All you guys want to see what I carry to this is the Levion. This is my ring. Now I hurt my hand after I own this ring. That's why I haven't had it sized yet. Sometimes I might keep it. I don't know. I could still keep it, but look at this sapphire. Okay. This is, let me give you the information. This is a 3/4 0.75 carat sapphire. And then you have 8 diamonds that equal 32 points. So 1.07 carats in gemstone weight. It is trademarked on the inside, Levion. Let me show you that. So you guys haven't seen it. Levion right in there. If I can get it close. Levion. Okay. Right now, it is a size 6 3/4. Right here. Okay. But look at that. Look at that stone. It's just something about it. On eBay, this ring is selling, I kid you not, from $1,200 to $1,800. And I am asking, buy it now on this ring, which is worth every penny. Every penny. $800 on this. The diamonds are GH VS to SI, which means that you can't see anything with the loop. Well, it's going to be hard to see with the loop. But if you know what you're looking at, you know Levion.
Mia's got to go.
Hi, Mia, and bye, Mia. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, my dear. Hope you're doing okay. I think she snuck in there when I didn't see her a little while ago. Thank you, Mia, for coming. This did fit my finger. I had a hand injury a couple years ago, so I never did anything about it with getting this sized, and I don't want to unless I don't know. When you don't wear something, you just get used to not wearing it. So, but it's a beautiful ring. Look at that. It's just phenomenal. But do your research. Levion, hot pink sapphire. You're not going to find sapphire looking like that. That is just, it jumps off at you. Okay. And then the Effie ring here is natural emeralds and diamonds. This is stamped BH, which stands for Effie. There's Effie in the earlier rings they were making. They're signed with BH inside. And this is a size 6 3/4 as well. And you have 1 carat of gemstones in here. And these are natural emeralds. Again, look at the color. The first thing I will give you in Gem School 101, when you look at a gem, anything that's not a diamond, the first thing you look at is color. Not clarity, not anything like that. You look at the color of a gemstone. And if it's how vibrant the color is. Then you get into the other techniques looking at it from the inclusion side of view. How much does it look? What is it? Is it appealing? Is it this, that kind of thing? But look at this. Look at all those marquee cut emeralds, which is very hard to cut an emerald into a marquee cut. We waste so much of the natural rough on the cutting of the stone. All right. So, and I'm having a love-hate relationship with the camera right now for some odd reason. I have no idea. Okay. So this one, if anybody likes this ring, I'm asking right now $600 on this. 14 karat yellow gold, 6 3/4, 4.79 grams. Again, do your comps on this. You'll find this for over probably $1,200 as well. But if you're a May baby, this is your gemstone. Nice cocktail ring. Let me put it on my one finger that does that size. Should be my wedding ring. There you go. Okay. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but here's the thing. I mean, I have price points for everyone, and everybody in this chat can tell you. For New England, who's new, I have things across the board for every price range on my show. I never try to pressure people to purchase anything just because it's there on the screen. I want you to be aware of what you're getting. You should be happy with what you're getting. And I'm here just to have different things for you guys to see. That's why you come in every week to see what I have. Some things I hold on to longer. Of course, gold is more expensive than sterling, so it's not something I go through all the time. But I am here to, have different things for different people. That's it. So some people, they want to come to my show to find gold, or they find things that they're looking for, or they save up and say, it's my birthday, anniversary, I want to treat myself. So I do have things from time to time like this. Okay. Now here, these are from 1960. These are 1960 14 karat gold earrings, Italian made tubes. Okay. I don't have the original backs to them, but I'm giving you brand new backs there, 14 karat gold posts. I bought this when gold was $2,600. Gold's over $3,000. Okay. I don't even know what it is today. Okay. These weigh 4.24 grams. If you guys have scrap gold calculator up, you're going to see what kind of deals I'm doing here.
$3,020.
So my husband's telling me gold today is $3,020. Okay. I bought this pair of earrings when it was $2,600. So guess what? If you do gold, if you go to that search engine, scrap gold calculator, and you put in 14 karat gold, type of gold you're looking at, my husband's going to do it right now. So you guys can see and you guys can do this too. So I'm not making anything up. Excuse me, 4.24 grams.
4.24. 240.
Okay, here you go. You want to know what I'm doing, how I do things here? My husband just put in 4.24 grams on this website called Scrap Gold Calculator. It's coming up at $240. What am I selling these for? $225. I could sit there and not do anything, but I'm giving you guys less than scrap value on these earrings. It's crazy. $225 on those. I'm basically charging you less than scrap for 1960s vintage 14 karat gold earrings. If it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's what I do. I'm not going to raise my price. I'm just going to keep them there. And then if gold goes up, then you guys are just going to get a better deal. So, okay, I'm just moving off that. You wanted me to keep going through my gold, I will. Thanks, Jody. Here we go. We'll do this pair. What is this pair?
By the way, say hi to Jody.
Hi, Jody. I said say hi to Jody. Didn't I just say? Now, these have original backs. These are made in Hawaii. These are 14 karat two-tone gold. You have white gold and yellow gold. Okay. This is from the name of this plant, or the name of this flower is called the Hawaiian ulu, ULU breadfruit. I'm not Hawaiian, so I don't know. But needless to say, that's what this is. And believe it or not, when people go on vacation to Hawaii, they make these type of jewelry. It's so expensive. It's just phenomenal to think about that. I can't even think that these people come home and they spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on stuff like this. Anyway, here we go, Joe. What is 2.86 grams?
It's a weight.
These have original backs, everybody. Okay. 2.86 grams. What does that come out to be? 14 karat gold, yes.
161.
161. What is Jenny doing these today for? 125. 125. Buy it now. You're getting them less than scrap on this. I'm stupid, but I don't care because that's what I do. I give you guys deals on gold. They're beautiful. You want to see them up in my ear? I will. $125, less than scrap. I don't have to do that. Look, they're not tiny. They're big. Oh, it's made in a quilt design, Deborah? Cool to know. Jody, did you know that? She's a quilter. Did you know this is made in quilts?
Well, not with that.
I don't know. $125 on the 14 karat yellow gold, two-tone Hawaiian ulu breadfruit earrings. You did know that? Okay. Well, they're 125 and they're a really good deal. So if you want to let me know, they're here for you. All right, moving on. Are you guys having fun with this? I don't do this all the time, so hopefully you guys are having fun. All right, here we go. What is?
You are right, Amy.
All right, who wants emerald and diamonds today? Any May babies? Look. Oh, now I gotta go back to the Zoom. Here we go.
Stop yelling at the camera.
I'm sorry. Am I yelling? I'm sorry. I get excited about this kind of thing. So I get excited because I'm basically giving you guys jewelry if you think about it. I'm literally giving you jewelry. 2.43 grams. Natural emerald and diamond earrings. Now, these do not have backs, but they're like little J hoops. We call them like a J hoop. Okay. But I'm going to give you little silicone heart backs. 125. 125 on these. $14 karat yellow gold, diamonds, natural emeralds. Okay. Oh, this is kind of fun. I know. All right, let's see. What else do I have in here? Anybody need some pearls? I've got pearl strands. I've got I've got coral, pearl, Akoya pearls, freshwater pearls, nephrite jade, agate brooches. I mean, I'm not going to throw them all, but unless somebody, if you have a request for something, natural coral. Coral, if you haven't bought any coral for yourself, Jenny, I've got the hookup for coral. I mean, they don't harvest it anymore. Highly recommend you got. I have a David Yurman. I have a David Yurman pendant. I don't have a chain, but if you're interested in the pendant, I have the pendant. Discontinued David Yurman, 14 karat yellow gold. 14 karat yellow gold. DY 925 585. It's a little acorn. I don't have a chain, but it's about being a Yurman piece. Okay, discontinued. They didn't make this anymore. I'm asking on this piece once. Oh, wait. 125. $125 on the David Yurman, discontinued. Here it is. You guys can see it. Let me zoom it in. Oopsie. You guys can see it. There you go. David Yurman 925. Little acorn. Okay. All right. All right. Any other gold requests? If not, I'm going to move on to some other things real quick. I will. I have gold. Amy, is there anything you wanted to see specifically? Again, mostly beads. Here. Freshwater pearls, 14 karat gold. That one was 600. But I did have a pair of emerald earrings, my dear, if you wanted emerald earrings too. I've got that to match the ring. And then I also have the Effie. So if you're wanting a nice pair of earrings, the earrings were 125 for the earrings, and then the Effie was 600 for the Effie. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody looking for a nice, cute little pearl bar necklace? This is cute. 17.5 inches long. Again, most of it, you have the pearl weight, but this 14 karat gold. I'm going to do a buy it now of 125. It's okay. I'm showing you guys because you can make wish lists with me. So that if you have something, you say, I saw that on that show and she's going to give me a phenomenal deal. That way you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. Yeah. And where I can search for you too. You just got to let me know what you're looking for. 125, 14 karat gold, freshwater pearl necklace, 17.5 inches long. Very elegant, very simple, classy. You can wear it with everything you own. Okay. 5mm pearls on that. Okay. I'm going to go back to some, just because I just want to show a few things to some new people here. Let me go back to finish the show with maybe some quick deals, maybe. You guys are cool with that? Because I want to make sure everybody's happy. Is everybody happy? Okay. I think hopefully everybody's happy.
No comment.
No comment? Is everybody happy? Got 32 people here, so I know some of you guys are happy. I appreciate all you guys being here. Let's see. Whoop whoop. I love Cobra. I love her. She's just the best thing. All right. Let's fly through some stuff. I'm gonna do some buy it nows real quick on some things here that I got in these baskets. I'll go from gemstone to costume. Hold on to your seats, and we're gonna have some fun. You okay, my dear? All right, this is serpentine, new jade, multi-gemstone, stretchy bracelet. $7 inches. Very pretty for spring. Buy it now, $10. All gemstone. We've got sodalite, we've got rose quartz, we've got this here serpentine. That's what these are. Katie, thank you, Katie. And thank you everybody for understanding why I kind of go through those and spend some time, because I just want some of the new viewers to know what I have for like selection. And so we try to do that from time to time. Okay, thank you, Katie. Now we're gonna move on to a piece of costume jewelry. I showed this not too long ago. This is J. Crew. If you want the look of a $3,000 ring for the price that I'm gonna show you for, it's supposed to mimic bicolored tourmaline. Tourmaline is a gemstone that is the national gemstone of the United States. It comes in multi-thousand colors. And this one has, in this stone, it looks like it has the blue, or excuse me, like a bluish green to a pink. And then on the side, it has these emerald cut, almost golden color looking stones. Okay, J. Crew, it's stamped J. Crew. It is a size, it's a costume ring, size 8. Size 8, J. Crew. Buy it now, $14. Very realistic looking, like a tourmaline. Yippee. Sold the yippee. Thank you, yippee. Moving on. Sterling silver, since it's spring. Shown this a few times. We'll see if anybody likes it today. Floral motif, cubic zirconia pendant, flower pendant. On a all sterling silver, CZ, cubic zirconia, otherwise known as CZ.
Janie said she's having lots of fun.
Oh, good. I'm saying you're welcome, Janie. And 12.51 grams here. You've got a 17.5-inch Italian box chain that's coming with this. Okay. So just think that in mind. What I'm going to tell you for a price. You're going to think I'm lost my mind. $25. Buy it now. Because the chain will probably cost you at least $15. $25. You get the pendant and the chain. And look how this is heavy. Give it as a gift. You want to know what to give somebody for Mother's Day? Give it to your mom for Mom's Day, or a sister, a friend. The flower you don't have to water. That's what I always say about lacing. Okay, nobody likes my flower. I've had my flower for a long time. Nobody likes to like my flower. Okay, that's okay. Somebody's gonna like my flower someday. All right, moving on. David Anderson, Norway, butterfly, sterling silver, original chain, enamel butterfly. David Anderson, known for his enamel work, Norway. Okay. 7.5 grams with the chain. Buy it now. This is a silly price if you know his things. $50. $50. Buy it now. You get the chain and the pendant. Hey, Beth. Janie, you not for this. This is 50. Janie, did you want the flower pendant for 25? Just so you might be in a little lag, my dear. This is 25 for this one. It's okay. This is 50. 50 for the David Anderson. The 25 was for the flower. I'm not sure where you're at with watching stuff. This is 25. This is 50. Anybody wants it? That's where we're at. 25 for the flower, 50 for the David Anderson. Okay, I guess that we got that figured out. Okay. It's okay. I think she was thinking that I was doing David Anderson for 25. I think that's where she was going. Because you didn't have the thing in the chat, Joe, because you didn't put the thing number in there. Okay. Moving on. This is an micro mosaic flower necklace from Italy that has a little bit of knots in it that I can figure out later if you know I'm a buyer for it. This is called Rosanna, Rossana, 925 Italy. Here is the flower. All glass tiles makes that flower with the trademarks and maker marks on the back. Look how big the bail is. It's going to come with the chain. Buy it now on this. $35. Sterling silver. Very pretty. It does have two different ways you can, there's an extender on here. I believe you can make it for a smaller size, like a 16 inch with a 2-inch extender. That's a great price for that. Italian made pendant. Okay, we're going to pass on that. What else can I show you guys? All right, I'll do a silly deal. Ready for this? Circa 1960s, 15-inch long necklace. Boop, boop. Has a quartz stone in it. Genuine quartz. Faceted gemstone. Sterling silver, 2 grams. This is vintage from the 60s. $10. That's $10 for it. Sterling silver for the little vintage necklace. 15 inches long.
Turtle shells on the house.
Hi, Beth. How are you? Did you work hard today? Deborah's bought it. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, Janie, you're just a little late, my dear. Might want to refresh, Janie. Because if you're getting things late, you might want to just refresh. If somebody can do, Jody, since you have a Blue Wrench, can you do a link share for, oh, Beth, you know how to share your link. Jody and Beth, please share your channels because I do have some new people here today. And I want to make sure that they know about your shows too. Okay. All right. What else can I show you guys? Fun. You hanging in there okay, honey? No, I'm doing a lot of stuff. All right. 1928 crystal earrings. It's hanging in there. 1928 vintage brand. It has that scroll work motif on the back, as everybody is familiar with on the design. Rhinestone earrings, very vintage inspired. Buy it now, $10 on the 1928 brand rhinestone earrings. He likes those. They're really pretty. Okay, pass on that. I'm going to go pretty fast. Everybody, bear with me. I have another J. Crew. I have J. Crew collectors here. This is long. Have a tortoise shell with a little rhinestone. This is long. This is 32 inches long. It does have the J. Crew tag on the back. I'm throwing in on this deal. So you're going to get the necklace, the J. Crew necklace. Let me do it like this so you guys can see it. So you're going to get that. And I'm throwing in on this deal, this little cute little... How they got flipped around, I have no idea. Okay, here we go. Johnny's trying to do things in a prompt manner, and it's not working sometimes with her. That's where I go. These are not J. Crew, but I thought these are cute little earrings you can go with them. Okay. Buy it now, $15. You get both. Earrings and necklace, $15. You get both. J. Crew. It's nice and long, too. Look at the chain. It is 32 inches long on the chain on the J. Crew. Some people like J. Crew. I think it's kind of a cool brand. I like it. Anybody like it for $10? $10, you get him? I'm liquidating stuff. $10, you get necklace and earrings. How you doing, Marilyn? Good to see you. Good to see you, my dear. Hope us all well. We're hanging in there. Okay, we're passing on that. Nobody wants the J. Crew today. Okay. Marilyn, if anybody's coming in and you want to see something, let me know. We kind of had earlier, we had a little malfunction with computers. So I'm trying to show you guys what you want to see. I'm just doing some buy it nows real quick, just to let everybody have some fun. What? You came up with ribs and potato salad. Why am I coming over to your house, girlfriend? All right, here we go. You're gonna get the necklace, kind of the cha-cha rhinestone AB necklace with the stretchy bracelet. Buy it now, 15 bucks. 15. You get them both. This is glass, all glass. Boop, boop. Look at the color. It's got multi-colored stones in here. It has the extender on the back. Nope. Okay. Boop, boop. Let me show a piece of sterling. Let's go back here. Sterling silver fluted earrings. These have a couple little love dents, as I call them, love dents. They've been loved. These have original backs. Okay.
Oh, Marilyn.
Oh, Marilyn, you wanted that last one, dear? I got you, honey. We got you. Not these. Oh, what you were talking about this, right? You wanted. She likes her crystal, I think. Okay. 15 for Marilyn. I got you. We have Marilyn's info, right?
Yep.
Okay. We have Marilyn. Marilyn, we have your info, right, honey? I think my husband's checking, but I think
Yeah.
we got Marilyn. Marilyn, you got that for your set for $15. All right.
Marilyn's cool.
Marilyn's cool. She's on the cool list with everybody else who's been here. All right, here we go. Sterling silver. These are actually, let me see what they are in the back. Let's see. Oh, they have a closed back like this. Okay. Earrings. Sterling silver earrings, 8.83 grams. I'm going to do a buy it now of these. $32. 32 on that. Buy it now. And everybody share your channels. Tanya, share your channel. I've got some new people in here that they wanted to see what we had. And I said, look at all these lovely people in blue. So all my new people, please check out all these people that are in blue. They're all brunch for a reason, so they can share their channels. You can check them out. And we'll go from there. All right. Pass on those. What else can I show you guys? What else do we got? Hang on to your seats, everybody. Okay. This is kind of, I don't know if this is anybody's cup of tea, but this kind of look is back in style, believe it or not. You're going to get both earrings and necklace. Buy it now, 15 bucks. And this is a big medallion pendant. So I have it on you're going to get everything here, $15. Carnelian on the earrings. And a Bruto's. Oh, New England Charm wants that. Okay, so I'll write her name down here. Okay, got that. And this is the time to show everybody where I'm just doing some going through buy it nows. But if there's if there's something here, Joe, there's something you want to see, put in the request for my husband to see. He's busy. Okay, my husband's busy over there. He's on his time. We have sterling silver, multicolored crystal beaded bracelet, 7 inches, 6.9 grams. Buy it now, $18. Toggle clasp, all different colored crystals, $18 on the sterling silver bracelet. Here it is on the comb. Should be a 7 because I measured it. Here you go. $18 on that cute little bracelet. Okay, passing, we're moving on. Oh, Yippee. I got it for Yippee. Thank you, Yippee. You need a cough drop, honey? Okay. Moving on. I have a pair of Taxco earrings. Taxco. Let me get this all kind of fixed up. These are in a little baggie. Boop. Taxco, signed TP-44, 4.54 grams. These have the ear wires in the back. Buy it now, $42. They're really cool. Now we're buffering again. Hold on, I'll put in the chat. Buy it now, $42. Hi, Colette. How are you? Yes, I'm still on. We had technical difficulties, so we're going just a little bit. We're still buffering. We're good. 42 on those. Okay, pass on that. Anybody let me know. I have glass. This is really cool. I love the cuts of this glass. I should probably warn this with my other ones today. Maybe I will. I don't know. 32-inch black and clear glass, but I want you to take a look at how this is done. Look at the cuts of this glass. They're all hand cut. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie. These have some flea bites on them. This is old. And I think that this is strung on chain. Let me take a look. No, it's strung on a wire. Sorry, strung on wire. This is just stunning. I mean, it's not, at first look, you think this could possibly be rock quartz crystal. It's not, but it's the cuts of the glass is just phenomenal. That's all I'm going to tell you. And it's on black. So we wore this with maybe on a different one, but this is a buy it now, $32. Everybody wants it. It's $1 an inch. For that type of glass, good luck trying to find it. It's just cool. 32-inch long, black and clear glass necklace. Okay. Nobody likes it. Okay. I'm going to see my collection for a while. Does anybody like Les Bernard? Les Bernard, Michael Golan, just Kenneth J. Lane. Just let me know. I have this beautiful necklace set. Right, Jenny just starts pulling things out for y'all. Okay, here we go. Purple frosted glass. Let me get this going. It's not twisted. Thank you. All right. It will lay right once I get it on there right. Okay, and you're going to get matching earrings and necklace. Michael Golan, yes, I have. This isn't Michael Golan, but I have a brooch. Okay, Golan, I'll get to the brooch in a second, Yippee. This is not Golan, but I'll show you this real quick. Anybody else wants to see this? This is 22 inches long, purple AB glass, and 3 strands of frosted high polished beads with matching earrings. This is a steel. Look at this glass that you're looking at. Look at the cuts of the glass. I also want to show you there. Look at this bead right here. This is the one that got me. Look at this. I'm asking for the set $28. Buy it now. And it has this really fancy hook clasp in the back. Oops. Really, really pretty. Triple strand. You've got matching earrings to go with it. Oop. Okay. I'll make it for a while. I'll show the Golan brooch next. Michael Golan. Signed Michael Golan. You have carnelian, you have sodalite, you have aventurine, then you have green glass. The light ones are the green glass, okay? It is signed in the back. Let me take out this card with his name on it, Michael Golan. Okay. Buy it now. 22. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Good to see you, my dear. We're just having some fun. At least my husband's trying. Michael Golan, $22. Signed Michael Golan. This is also going to be a pendant. Look, you can put a chain through there. So you can wear it as a pendant too. Nice. Michael Golan brooch and pendant. Oh, she works out in New York City with lots of Israeli glass. Oh, okay. Good to know. I did not know that. Is it? Am I saying the name right? Or is it must be Michelle? Michelle? All right. Sold the Yippee for 22. It's supposed to be, I guess it's the lady. All right. You don't, I took it off the card, honey. What else we got? I left the card over here. You need the card?
No.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Little gas bead bracelet. This is made by DP Limited in Vermont. Different wedding cake beads. 7 1/4 inches long. This is from circa 1986. Has a little sand dollar, little clasp there, and look at the beads. Buy it now, $12.
Are you open to 35 on the Taxco dangle?
Yes, yes, Christy. Where are you at? Sure, yes. There you go. Christy sold. I got you those. And Adriel wants this one. Okay, good. Okay, we got everybody happy. I got you, Christy. I got you, Adriel.
Well, I'm getting me some coffee tonight.
My husband's like, Jenny, you're going to keep me up all night long. I said, well, thank all these lovely ladies and gentlemen in this chat. Will have to mean keeping you busy.
I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. Let me get this one in for Adriel. I need to get rid of some of these things, though. I've had this stuff for a long time. We need to go shopping. All right, moving on. Let's go to some sterling. What else I got in here that makes everybody happy? Okay. I put this out here. I know this might take a little time, or if not, I'll explain it. Okay. This is what you're looking at. Each of these beads are handmade glass, okay? And sterling silver. Not Pandora. I just have them strung on a necklace, okay? The reason why I have them on this much of a necklace, I got the whole lot from the lady I bought them from. Each of these are sterling silver and glass. So some of you like to put them either on a chain. You can put them on your charm bracelet. But some of these, you can create your own. And I do them for a fraction of the price. If you look at how much these cost online, you'll be floored, okay? So let me just take you on a tour, and I will show you what they look like. As you see, some of them are multiples. Some people mix and match. Okay. I have one charm that's on here that says best friends. It's sterling silver. Okay. Somehow I got that one in the mix. Okay. There are a couple on here that are made in Italy for sure. This is called Biagio on these right here. Okay. So I have some Biagio, definitely Italian made. The rest of them are all stamped 925 and tested 925 Italy, or 925, just 925. So what am I doing on these? You get to mix and match. You just got to give me a description and how many you want or what we're doing here. They're $10 each. $10 a bead. You just have to tell me where to go on here to find which bead you're looking for. And I will pull some off and just let me know which ones you guys are interested in. And some people put them on necklaces. Some people create their own charm bracelets. But needless to say, if you do some shopping, easily these go for $30 to $40 each online for a glass bead. It's 925. They're stamped 925 and tested on the rims right there of all these charms. And they're all different types of things going on. We've got wedding cake beads, we've got lamp work going on, we've got all different things in there. If they're not Pandora, but I think they're beautiful. And if you're a crafter or make jewelry, or if you want to give something to someone that has everything, what's simpler way to give somebody a wonderful gift than something that's handmade, one of a kind, a bead, and you put them on a little sterling chain and they'll think you spent $100 at least on that piece. So I have this here. I just explain it every show because I know I get some new viewers coming in and they make their own things. So they're $10 a bead, and you can tell me which ones you want. Okay. All right. That's why it's in here. Okay. Let me go on. Moving on to this. For all my gemstone lovers. Carnelian and agate. Agate, that's very, look at this opalescent. This is Mother Nature at its best. If you want to know what Mother Nature's opalescent glass looks like, this is not glass. This is actual agate. Look at that. Phenomenal. You don't see that every day of the week. You just don't. This is just nickel silver. It's done on a hand-done cord here. Okay. I find this a lot look like almost like the beggar's beads I talk about as well. Okay. It's phenomenal necklace. Okay. What I loved about it also is the wire work. Look how much labor it would take just to make one of those little sections of a cup for that bead. Okay. And I am asking on this necklace, I buy it now, of $55 today. It's a phenomenal necklace. It's just I can't explain it. All I can say is you have seen in person for it to be, it comes off at you. I mean, it only like jumps off the page at you. So you let me know. It's here. It is 32 inches long and it weighs 190 grams, just to give you an idea. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Amethyst. And you guys are more familiar with amethyst. I had this as a show special a few weeks ago. There, and then you're going to get earrings too. That just came out of my hand. Okay, what did I do for this a couple weeks ago? All right, I'm going to honor the price that I did a few weeks ago for this. $40. You get the necklace, all sterling silver, beads, extender with an amethyst hanging from it. Look at these end caps. Okay. $40 is triple strands of amethyst and sterling silver beads in here, and you're going to get the matching earrings with it. Let me put them back on a card. Beautiful. Okay. Moving on. Does anybody know Gay Boyer? What's a designer? Gay Boyer. Again, I'm not a costume aficionado, but I do know when I bought something from an estate from a lady who had everything under the sun, from Joan Rivers to 14 karat gold, and she didn't buy anything cheap. Gay Boyer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strand, full pearl sign piece. Hold on your seats, people. $10. $10 for a signed designer multi-strand necklace. Gay Boyer. Signed right there with her name on it.
Nope.
Nobody wants it. Okay. I don't sell a lot of costume. That's why I try to liquidate. All right. I saw comps for like $60, just to let you guys know. So, all right. I have how about a Marcasite locket? Marcasite locket, amethyst, sterling silver. 18-inch long box chain, $30. Buy it now. That's a locket. I can open it up if you want to see, but there's no pictures or anything in there. Here's the inside. Locket. Okay, moving on. Oh, real quick, can I have that tray just to show the pendants real quick on the ones I have left? I had these pendants, everybody. For those of you who haven't been here for a bit, some of you haven't seen them, some people have. This is what I have left of those pendant tray I had a few weeks ago. So if you like something on here, I'm going to hash prices on this too. We have mother of pearl onyx vermeil necklace. This is Aria, designer Aria. Stick tight, mystic topaz. I think it's mystic quartz. I forgot if it's mystic. I'll figure it out. Amethyst, and then we have crazy lace agate, peridot, and amethyst. This is Taxco Clover. This is signed Ferris, Fer''S. Look at this one. Modernistic agate one-piece design crafted pendant. I have a mother of pearl pendant. This is sunstone, laser cut. I have a little piece of turquoise here, native, Navajo made. Abalone. And then I have petrified wood, very old piece. If there's anything in here you guys like to see, let me know real quick. If not, I'm going to keep going on the other stuff. But I have these pendants. This is what I haven't sold in the last couple of weeks. I also still had the crosses earlier. If anybody's looking for cross, those of you who came in now, let me know. The second one. Okay, what's the second one? You want to see this one? England charm, this one? This is from designer Aria. This one here? Purple? Okay. Okay. Let me move it close up. Yeah, we'll get to it. Here we go. Is everybody here? I think most of you are asking me about this one. I'm sure pink. I've heard purple, so I don't know if this is the one everybody's looking at. Okay, Yippee. Thank you so much, honey. I so much appreciate you coming, having fun today. I appreciate you so much. This is the top stone is called Stick Tight. I'm going to spell it for you. STICHTITE. The middle stone is called Mystic Quartz. Then you have black tourmaline over here. And at the bottom, you have a pale amethyst. And this is made by designer right here. I'm going to show you the mark. ARYA, Arya, 925. Sorry, I'm trying to focus and do all this at the same time. Okay. Has an open style bail that you could put a nice torque through. 18.7 grams. Okay. I'm going to drop it today. Buy it now. $80 on that. I had one a couple weeks ago and I sold one for $125. Not this one particular one, but their prices of their pieces are very expensive. If you haven't heard of that designer, AYRA, please do your research. But they're very almost similar to Starborn. I've talked about Starborn creations of their pieces. Charles Albert and New England wants it. You sold to you, my dear. Congratulations. Okay, let me get that going. Find my pen. Okay, congratulations on that. Beautiful piece. There you go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful piece. Okay, sold to her. Wonderful. Okay, let me go back. Is there anything else?
Yes, pink top one.
Pink top one. Okay.
Little Twinkie.
Yep. El Twinkie. Here we go, El Twinkie. There we go. So we have like a modernistic, I'm going to call it a red agate. I see some little windows there, okay? Because I want, now look at this. Look at the design. It comes all the way down here. And look how they did this. And I've got some goldsmiths or silversmiths in this chat. Looks like, isn't that, am I correct? Is that a one-piece construction? Oh, actually, maybe the bezel here or maybe another wire. But look at how they did that. Very, very cool modernistic design. Okay. And I'm asking on this, it's handmade, 9 grams of sterling silver, $42. Buy it now. It's fabulous. And here it is on my hand. It's a nice large size. If you want to see it on my neck, I will pull it up here. Or make me a close offer El Twinkie or something like that. You want it? You're good. 42, sold. It's a beautiful piece. Okay. Sold to you. Okay, we got that. What else we got? Anything else in this tray? Your guys are doing it down my tray. I'm happy about that. Here, let's just bang it through. Sterling silver vermeil, you're going to get the chain with it because I don't usually sell a lot of vintage old vermeil pieces like this. I end up having a chain, but look at this lady. Carved mother of pearl on black onyx. And it is marked sterling right there at the top. Okay. If anybody loves this, you're going to get the chain, which is 24 inches long. The pendant, 10.3 grams. I'm going to do a buy it now with the chain, $45. 45. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Okay, let me know on that. I'm marking stuff down. I don't care. I'm just going to finish this tray out. And then I'm going to do a giveaway and call it a day. Just to let you guys know where I'm going, okay? Blue lace agate, sterling silver, amethyst, and peridot. Nice, heavy sterling silver. There's a little detail on the bail. And I'll do this one for, where did I have this at? Let's do this for $48. $48 on that. Last time I showed it was 80. That's how much I want to move things. $48 on that. Nice spring. It's a large piece too. All sterling silver. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I have the Taxco Feris, or furs, and that's what it looks like here in the back. Is it Ferris? Fer''S. TA-148. Green onyx. Buy it now, 40. I don't know what Fer''S is, unless you guys know what that is. I had this on St. Patrick's Day, and nobody bought it on St. Patrick's Day. I think it's cool. And it's Taxco. You heard of Ferris? I don't know. Let me know. Mother of pearl disc pendant. Oopsie. The orient of that. Here's the back. PB 925. Buy it now, $20. It weighs 7.2 grams. I'll go with everything too. It's mother of pearl. Peanut butter. I'll take the sterling looking electroplate earrings pierced for 30. Which one was that? I have to figure it out. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, Chrissy. Let me find out what we got with that. The sterling silver electroplate earrings. You talking about these, honey? I don't know if that's what you're talking. I think this is what you're talking about. These. 30 on this. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I will do them for you for 30, honey. I got them for 30. Congratulations. Christy, I'm stocking up on your earring collection today. I'm glad she loves her earrings. I love it. All right, so nobody wanted this little guy for 20 bucks. Okay, we're moving on from that. I've got 3 more to go here. Okay, what's next? This is the Sunstone. Comes from Oregon. Now you can have different shades of if I can get to focus first. Let me get my bust. This is the time of day when I'm completely convinced that technology needs breaks like humans do. As it decided to shut up earlier today. This is laser cut. You guys seen this up close? Look at how this is all done with a laser. They call that laser cutting. In the world, I'm not saying this is where it was cut, but there's a region or a place in Germany called Eder Oberstein. And they're known for their laser cutting of gemstones. I'm not saying that's where this is from, but that reminds me where I see a lot of that gems. If you Google that or Eder Oberstein in Germany, you'll find that for laser cut gemstones. Look at how much silver is here. And this is sunstone. Sunstone can be a peachy color, or it also can be a light cream to yellow color. Comes from Oregon. Okay. And I'm asking on this beautiful specimen, which is approximately 12 millimeters in size. I'm going to do a buy it now of $32. Look at that. Look at that cut. It's just a lot. And that's expensive. You ever get a laser cut stone, it's something special to be had and to be seen. Nice thick setting on that. Okay, moving on. Okay, got 3 more to go and then we'll do a giveaway. Turquoise. Not sure. Leslie, or tell me Leslie. Christy. Here, Jody might know. I don't know. but it is old. I'm going to show you up close. Hold on a minute. Here's the back. So simply says sterling on it. Do anything about that? I don't know.
Looks like blue gem.
Looks like, okay. It's old. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm asking on it. You tell me if this is crazy. Buy it now, $18. I don't $18. Somebody wants it. If it's old, I don't know. But I got sterling, $18. It's a little charm. You put on a necklace. Deborah, sold to Deborah. Oh, sorry, Twinkie. She beat you, honey. Christy, you're probably going to come to my house. You'll say, I don't know what else I got going on here. I don't know. I mean, I just buy things because they're pretty. Sometimes I buy them in a lot. These pendants I got in a lot. So, you know, you're the turquoise. And everybody who doesn't know, Ladies Who Loop and Jody and Colette. I know Colette is still here. I call those three ladies like the turquoise gurus sometimes with anything I need to know, because Christy lives out in New Mexico. And then Kirsten Red Resale, she gets some turquoise in too. So I'm at yes, I'm a gemology background. I can tell you if it's turquoise. As far as what mine it comes from, that's sometimes a little past my pay grade. But they're out in the midst of all that, so they can get a lot more examples and to look at some things, so they know their stuff when it comes to turquoise. All right, I just thought I'd share my little shout out for you ladies, because you guys do work hard at what you do. Okay, abalone inlay, ATI Mexico. Look at the bale. Put that nice through a nice cord. Abalone, and also not harvesting. 8.91 grams. Buy it now. $25. $25. Nice thick silver there. Here it is on my hand. Abalone. Nope. Okay. Oh, Jeannie. Sold to Jeannie. Okay. There's that. We got one last pendant, and then we'll do our giveaway, because you guys have been so patient with me. My husband has been too with me today, because I pushed a little extra. All right, here we go. Petrified wood, I believe to be Navajo. Here's the back. Look at all the patina here. Let's see if I can get this up close. Sterling. Again, hand done. Look at those matrix there. Very, really pretty. Buy it now. This is a small but mighty. It's a statement little pendant. 38. $38 on that little pendant. It's called petrified wood. Petrified wood agate. That's what it's called. Petrified wood agate. It has a very interesting appearance to it, doesn't it? It's expensive. Oh, good. Well, see, now you hear from the expert here. She knows about prices of petrified wood. I bought it because here's the thing. When I buy lots, I literally just buy it and I say, oh, what's in there? And I see some interesting things. I bring it home and then I do this thing like, you have a ring like that? It's stone. So what happens is it petrifies, or it hardens, I guess, over a course of millions of years, and it turns into a stone. It's really unique. They say it's one of a kind, and you're not going to find another one like it, because it's another nature's unique matrix. Christy, thank you, Christy. All right. All right. So this is what I had left that we passed on. If There's a Taxco piece in here. These are the 5 things that are still in the tray. If anybody had any interest in that. Ferris, ever heard of Ferris, Christy? FER''S. Have you ever seen that mark before? I know, I never seen it. FER''S. I don't know. Anyway, they're here. You guys can let me know. And we're gonna do our giveaway. I've been on here almost 5 hours. 5 hours we've been. Well, we did have a little snafu. Thank you, Deborah. My brain. This is why I love this woman in my chat, because she knows her stuff, and she also worked in a library. She knows a lot of things that if I can't enunciate something, she can come and give you guys the information, because I love her to death. Because she gets right to the point and she tells you like it is.
All right, hold on.
Okay, what do we got? What's going on?
If Janie wants it.
Jeannie, do you want that pendant? Is that what I'm understanding here?
Yeah, she said, Janie, if you want it, I'll have Jen sell it to you.
Jen, you're welcome, Deborah. Jeannie, did you want that pendant? Christy's willing to give it to you if you like it, if you want to buy it. Do you want me to show it to you one more time, Janie? Jane, is that a yes? So you got to put 30 in the chat then, making sure it's official, because I want to make sure that you want it. And Christy's willing to give it to you, is what she's saying. So if you put 38 in the chat, it's going to you. $38, not 30, 38. $38, Janie, not 30. It was 38. Okay, sold to Janie. Thank you, Christy. I'll send you a little something extra, Christy. Don't worry about that. I'll figure it out. Okay, Janie. Thank you, Christy, for being nice to that. And that done. Okay, L size.
Janie will enjoy this piece.
And Janie will get that for 38. All right, let me come back to the camera and put my glasses back on that I had Bruce gave me. Bruce Pike is gone, but I'm going to put it back. All right, here we go. I'm moving camera. I'm moving stuff back. I never got to anything in the back of my set. For all my new people who showed up, first of all, thank you. I have things. If you watch my previous videos, I've got Navajo beads back here. I've got more Taxco pieces. I've got pearls. I've got on this side. Here. We have apatite, which is a gemstone. Pearls. We'll get into this another time. I'm just showing you what else I got back here. I've got some costume pieces back here. On this side. Oh, wrong way. Here's my glasses, thanks to Bruce. We have cloisonne up there. I think Joe put that in our video the other day for what we're going to talk about today. I never got to that. We have beggar's beads, which are all agate beads. We have turquoise. I have Carolyn Pollock turquoise pieces. There's some amber down here. Other things we can get to next week. But just to give you an idea, there's more than what I bring out every week. I mean, there's just so much I can't get to it even in a 4 or 5 hours when I'm on here. I just can't get to it.
Cheryl says she loves the Navajo beads.
You like the Navajo beads? Well, Cheryl, do you want me to? I'll bring them out if you want to see them, Miss Cheryl. I mean, I will show them to you. Anyway, let me get these off and put these back on so I can see. Oh, check in. Look at these glasses. Thank you, Bruce and Dennis, again for my spring glasses that they sent to me. Cheryl or anybody?
Last hurrah.
Last hurrah. We'll just show these. I don't know. Let's just show what I got. Since I'm on here another few minutes, I'll show these to you if you guys want to see them. Okay. Okay. Also, I'm just going to show these couple little. Well, if anybody wants some earrings, Christy, I don't know if you like these earrings. anybody else. This tornado earrings. And then these are clip signed Brenda Schoenfeld. Okay. Let me show the beads for Cheryl. Let me find my paper. Get this out of the way. If I don't get this out of the way, I'm gonna find where I'm going. You love the glasses, don't you? All right. Here we go. Let me give you the information on this. There's 2 strands here. Okay. I just gotta find where the other one is. Okay, I got this one and this one. Okay. 2 strands. This one I polished. Don't tell anybody. If I think it looks a lot better polished than we polished it. This is Taxco. TM-107. Strung on chain. And this is 21.5 inches long. Stunning, stunning beads. Okay. 105.7 grams. 105.7 grams on these beads. Okay. And I'm asking buy it now if anybody likes them of $300. $300 on that. Taxco, high polished 21.5 inch. There's 14 millimeter beads too. 14 mil. These are larger size. Okay. Now the other strand I have, just so you can compare the two, is longer. This is 26.5 inches long. Let me put this one down again. I want to show you this. Okay. I did not polish this, and there's a reason why. Most people probably in this chat probably understand why. But if you want to, it's up to the buyer to do that. I guess unless you want me to do it, I will. But I don't like to do that, especially on these really old vintage pieces. Look at the clasp. This is authentic Navajo.
Charms gotta go.
Okay, New England. Well, if you stay around for about 5 more seconds, I'm going to do a giveaway. So I don't know if you can. If you can't, I totally understand. Thank you for coming and finding our channel as well. And please check out all these other people's channels. We'll invoice tonight, my dear, okay? So watch out for your PayPal tomorrow morning. Okay, so then we go down here. These are all high polished at the ends, okay? And then we get to about here, and then you have this embossed pattern of these beads. And the beads are getting bigger, 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 bigger. You notice one thing on the strand, there are no saucer beads. What I call saucers, which are they look like a UFO and they're squished. These are balls, beads, big beads. Okay, let me put it on with the other one so you can see. Okay, and some people like to have the patina, like the natural patina, the way it was done. This is more modern. This is the older one, okay? And this weighs 108.2 grams. The beads go from 11.43 millimeters up to 19.33 millimeters. And I'm asking on this strand 750. And the reason why that is because of the size of the beads. There's no saucer shaped beads, the gram weight, as well as the design and the age. And if you probably, one of these ladies here in the chat could probably say they go to any of the galleries out west or wherever, they're going to ask a lot more than $750 for that strand. Probably close to $1,500 to $2,000, if not more. Am I correct? Am I wrong? I mean, you guys can correct me, but that's my research, and I did that when I based that on. Now, can you want to polish these? Personally, I would leave it alone. Maybe give it a light little white, just like that, but I think it looks nice the way it is. Yep. So I put them out there. So who asked? I think it was Cheryl. Those are my Navajo beads. And like I said, when you're looking at different things, make sure you're looking at the size of the beads, the pattern, and what you're looking at, and gram weight. That's a big deal, especially gram weights on the strands. Okay. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't go over a lot of these more expensive things that often, but I do know I'm happy that Christy is here, that she's here. She's a very busy lady, and I too appreciate her time in looking at that and giving that information. So yeah, she's telling you exactly how I feel, exactly how you can Google it. You guys can do your research and get back to me on that. Okay. All right, let me come back to the camera. This was fun today. I had a really good time. I appreciate all the positive vibes and gestures from everyone here. I had these earrings too, but we'll go that next week. Okay, let me get that out of the way. All right, let me come back. There you go. That's right, Deborah. The oils from your skin will actually polish the beads. Exactly. So I kind of just leave it be. On the ones that are more modern, oh, this is so close up. Okay. I kind of leave them for up to you guys to do what you want. Especially on the older ones, I leave it the way it is. I think you guys can see why. I mean, but it's here, you know, you guys can let me know. Anyway, we're going to do a giveaway. I've got 22 of you all still in here in the chat. 36 thumbs up. Before we do the giveaway, and make sure everybody hit your thumbs up for me before we forget. And then we're going to do a giveaway, my dear. All right, let's get that going. Let's read. I'm going to type in the chat. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Okay. And don't go because I'm going to say some stuff here in a minute. Okay, let's see. Giveaway time. Everybody refresh. Okay, here we go. Pick a state of the USA. You can put the postal abbreviations for states in there and let go. Give me states. Name states. Keep going. I don't see it yet. You guys stopped all of a sudden. Keep going. They're all looking, who picked what? What did everybody pick? Nothing yet. Keep going. Don't give up yet. Nothing yet. You guys haven't got it. What is the state? Yay! Yay! We finally got it. Woo! Everybody stop. Finally. Corvus, Kentucky. Corvus, Kentucky is what we're looking for. Corvus won today. Woo! We got the extra flag wave for Corvus. All right, Corvus. Let's see what we can do for you, my dear. Yay! That's right. You get the flag. Okay, so let me see what I can do.
She likes chunky.
She likes chunky. Am I right, Corvus? You like chunky, right? I'm gonna give her. What length necklace can you wear, Corvus? What length necklace can you wear? Can you wear an 18-inch necklace? Can you wear 18 inches long? $18-inch okay for you? Is that okay? Is that a yes? Is that an answer to my question? I wasn't sure. I'm going to make sure. You wear all sizes. Okay. Well, since you are my chunky, when I call my chunky stone girl, and I know that I'm not make that in any offensive way. I just think that that's the way I know that you love things. I'm going to gift you this lovely necklace, my dear. You have been a firm supporter of my show since day one. Your energy and your just being here and your just being there to be supportive is just awesome. And I just want you to know that I want to give you something that you're going to be proud to wear. And people are going to say, whoa, I really love, because I know you like your chunky necklaces. And this is agate. And you can wear this out. And this goes with every color. So with this in the summer, you can wear it in the summer with all your summer colors. You're wearing it in the fall. And I think you would love that. You like that, Corvus? Because I want you to be happy, honey. Is that okay with you? You love that? Will you wear that, honey? It has a barrel clasp, so you can undo it like that and just screw it on. You're welcome, my dear. You are so welcome. And for all of those of you who are somewhat new, I try to match up certain things that giveaways for things that you would wear. So I'm trying to know my customers and friends, as I call you, my friends, actually. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I don't know. I just want to make sure that you guys know how much you mean to me and Joe. So let me put that down. Free gift for Corvus. I'll take that one out. I'll just do that. Okay. It's a beautiful necklace, Corvus. And you're such a good, like I said, all of you guys are so nice here. I mean, that's what I do. It means the world to me that you guys are here every week, spending your time, your energy, your money. For those of you who do, you don't have to buy a thing from us. And I'm telling you straight up, that's the way I roll. It means a lot that you're here and you support the channel. Please tell all your friends and family about our channel. I do this once a week. For those of you who are new here, I come on and do my live sales once a week. And I usually do them on Tuesday afternoons at this time slot. So 1 o'clock to about, well, tonight we did till 6 because we had technical difficulties for a little bit. So hopefully you guys, and thank you for all for being there through that whole situation. Things happen sometimes with technology. So, and for all of you who are here, there's so many to name. I just want to say thank you to each one of you. I thank you all for being positive and respectful in the chats as always. And it means the world to me for each one of you here that you guys do support the channel and support each other. And I hope we continue this wave of kindness and goodness and respect with everybody. And it will catch on. And I think it is. I think it is. People are getting very happy. They're very comfortable being here. And it's just simple thing in life to do. So we will send out invoices tonight for it's overnight hours into tomorrow. My husband will send those out to your PayPal account, so be aware of that. Please pay as soon as you can. The sooner you pay, hopefully within 48 hours, the sooner we package it up and we take it to the post office. So otherwise, we will see you next week on April Fool's Day on April 1st at 1 p.m. So the 1 to the 1 to the 1 next week. 4 1 1 at 1 at 1 p.m. We're gonna be here. So you guys. Oh, we have somebody new. Who? Andrea. Has she been here before? Andrea, you new here? Oh, you're new here. Well, everybody, welcome Andrea. Oh, honey, it's okay. We're just signing off for the night, but if you're interested, my dear, I've pinned my email to the top of the chat, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. You can always register with me now if you send me an email now. You can watch the replay for today's show. If there's something I passed on and you're interested in, just send me an email with a timestamp or a description and picture of something that you're interested in. And welcome to my show. Hopefully you subscribed. It's free to subscribe. And then you'll get notified of when I go on. But my next show will be a week from today at 1 p.m. on April Fool's Day. In the meantime, though, Andrea or anybody else, if you see something from today's show you want to add to your order or something previously on a different show, you can watch my other lives that I've done. I'm most likely still have it. You can just send me an email and let me know. So yes, and that's what Corvus is saying. You can always rewatch the video and let me know, Andrea, if it's Andrea or Andrea, I'm not sure. But we do appreciate you being here. And thank you and welcome. Thank you how you found me. I appreciate that. You guys have a great night. And if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So we will do this. I'll have some more fun next week. And everybody stay safe and healthy. I'm going to try to get healthy. Joe's going to try to get healthy. So guys, take care. Have a good night.